I am sure sports. You know me there, I'm coast to coast representing. I mean, I say this is righteous representing for Omar. You don't know, come get the sports over here from near and far. Boy. Me say I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. If me not sure, that me not say it. Know who score, that me not say it. Never know no game play, that me not say it. If me never see no game, me not know who play. For your sports news, better come over here so. For your soccer news, then come over here so. If you don't love sports, still come over here so. For the day done, you are gonna love over here so.
So when it comes on to behavior concerning football, Jamaica is decent. I am sure that if we can get all of these things done, set in place by the end of April, it gives us enough time before the World Cup campaign. Not afraid of no Brazil, no Argentina with these crap of players. We are good enough. Remember, like, subscribe, share. Listen, comment, let me know what your thoughts are.
Trick Jerk Marinade gives your meats and vegetables authentic Jamaican jerk flavor. The spices are directly from Jamaica. Spices like jerk seasoning, allspice, Scotch bonnet pepper, fresh scallions, thyme, ginger, and garlic. The key ingredients to a great jerk marinade. 0% sugar and low in sodium. You want to try it?
Made up of 18 Jamaican herbs and spices, add delicious, bold flavor to your next grilling experience. Flavoring sauce, a marinade, basting, condiment, or topping. Trick Jerk Barbecue Sauce.
Bang bang bang. And then the ranks become repeat it again. And this time it's all about Ali Cup. It's up. You know it go. August 12 and 13 on the school grounds of Aggie Animal. If you don't know what that is, it's Excelsior High School, 137 Mountain View Avenue. Make sure you're there. It's a big day. Because guess what? The organizers, the man called Chris Daly and the man called Sambo. Big up Zenga Bats, big up Fuba, big up all Excelsior people. Because you know, for the Excelsior person, you're Excelsior person. You know. Everybody big up. Make sure you're there. It's a big day, August 12 and 13. Ali Cup, because Ali life, I feel live on. And from we say it have to go, so and so it have to go. So all Excelsior people, big up. I remember, we start out with 8 teams, but remember, 4 forward, so 12 this year. So you know, next year it can be 24. So make sure you score. Daily Rank say, big up, Ali Cup, August 12 and 13, 2022. Mad.
All right, greetings, and welcome to I Am Sure Sports. I am Manning's man, and yes, we are here getting ready for our live watch along of the World Championships. Yes, we have some Jamaicans who will be competing today. We're going to talk about that, but first, let us say condolences to the family of Leonard, the man they call Merciless, who unfortunately passed away. Today, yeah, you understand me, so condolences to him and his family, Jamaican secular entertainer. And yeah, man, big up Fresh God, big up all the people, jump on quickly, and as soon as you do, make sure you hit the like button, you subscribe, and you make sure you also share the content. We'll be having people like Pioneer, we'll be having people like the Preacher, yeah, we'll be having people like Chris Lynch and Country and Unseen, and you know, different persons just passing through, showing us some love on the platform today as we do this watch along. And for the Jamaicans out there, just want you to know that Ewan Blake has pulled out of the 200 meters. However, Ewan Blake will be, yes, he will be, don't worry about it, he will be in the 4 by 100 meters relay for men. He has gotten followed all the protocols, and the first event we're going to have on track is the Heat 1 of the 400-meter hurdles. We don't have a Jamaican in that. We have Anna Rizakova of Ukraine. We also have, all right, let me get all. Yeah, we have Anna Rizakova of Ukraine. We have the Brazilian Da Silva. We have Grace Claxton of Puerto Rico. We have Pauline Cocoyot of Belgium. Yasmin Giga of Switzerland, Sarah Gallico of Spain, and Sydney McLaughlin coming in with 51.41. That's Heat 1. We will see the Jamaican Genevieve Russell going up in Heat 2, where she will go up against the American Shamir Little. Yes. So yes, people. That's Heat 1. That is Heat 2. Right? Yep. We also have the long jump finals. Yeah, we also have the long jump finals that will be happening as well. Well, not the long jump, the high jump. Sorry, the high jump. We have two Jamaicans who will be participating in the finals of the high jump. Two Jamaicans will be in there. So, yep. We also have the 200 meters coming up. We have the discus throw finals where we have Frederick Dakers and Travis Michael. We have the 1500 meters men final, and we have the 400 meters hurdles final for men. So those are some of the events that we will be covering in this, our live broadcast or watch along, whichever one you think you want to call it. Yes. And definitely. So Ewan Blake, like we said, Ewan Blake is out. Yeah, Ewan Blake is out of the 200 meters. Ewan Blake is out of the 200 meters, people. Ewan Blake will be out of the 200 meters, but he will be able to participate in the relays if he so desires. He can still participate because whatever exemptions that are necessary, he would have applied for them. All right. So, see here. The first race on the track. Yeah. So, do you think Jahil Hyde can get a medal today? What do you think? What say you? Rob, you don't know track and feel like me, Rob, man. Hey, Rob, you don't know track and feel like me, Rob. Ease yourself, Rob. You think you know track and feel like I a track and feel go, Rob. Ease yourself. Ease yourself, Rob. Me know this thing. You understand me? Me know this thing. I don't know joke thing. I don't know joke thing, Rob. Me know this thing, Rob. Easy, Rob. Cause me know you don't know it like me. Me know you don't know it like me, Rob. Me know you don't know it like me. Understand? Yeah. Looking forward to Genevieve Russell in the 400 meters hurdle. And I also believe is if Diston can do her personal best, I think she can walk away with a medal. You understand me? I think if she does her PB, if she does her PB, she should get a medal. So I am looking forward to seeing how she will do. She had a good season on the intercollegiate level, right? So if she can Like I said, if she can PB, she can get a medal. We also have the man CC coming on at some point. Yeah. July. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah. So what do you think? Do you think uh we have the first race on track? This is the first heat of the 400 meters hurdles for women. I think Sydney McLaughlin should take this one easily. She is the big athlete, the American in this one. At yeah, I think she should take this one easily. Though she is in the outside lane. And if you know how these things are, um, at the in this stage, you really get lane based on pick, not based on your time. It's not based on your time, but once you get to the semifinals, then how you do determines, yep, the lane that you get. So let's see. I gave it a start list. Let's see how easy this will be in the second heat. We will have the Jamaican Genevieve Russell coming up, one of our medal prospects. Some people are saying it's going to be very difficult for her to medal, but let's see. Nothing is impossible. Yeah, maybe not. Let's see. So the first heat is off and going. There you go. Sydney McLaughlin taking that one easily. Like I said, we also have the long jump that we have Williamson of Jamaica will be in it. So Sydney McLaughlin of the United States taking that one. Yep, that's heat number one. There'll be 5 heats. And in heat number 2, we'll have Genevieve Russell of Jamaica. She'll be running in lane 5. She'll have of Turks and Caicos, Yannick H. Smith. The Ukrainian Kashuk, the Finnish athlete Lekonen. Also have the athlete from Burundi, who is Aminat Jamal, Lindy Oliver from Italy, the Kiwi Portia Bing, and Shamir Little of the United States. Those are the athletes who will be in the second heat, as we see Sydney McLaughlin of the United States winning the first heat in the 400 meters hurdles for women. Yes, the first event on the track on today of the 19th of the World Championship. Easy stroll in the park for her, no doubt about it. Running on the outside lane, but she's a class athlete in the field, and you know, the first four of each heat plus the four fastest times qualify for the semifinals. All right, so four fastest in each heat qualifies, so that there are 5 heats that will be 20 plus the four fastest. So I think all Jamaicans will qualify, and then there'll be 3 semifinals. There'll be 3 semifinals. So that's heat one, people. So Sydney McCloughan winning her heat easily. First event on the track. We have heat 2 that will be coming up, and in this heat we will see the first Jamaican to take the track today, Genevieve Russell. Yes, she'll be coming up for this one. We also have the discus, the final of the discus, where we'll have Travis Semichael, former Calabar athlete, and Frederick Dakers also will be representing Jamaica. It will be good to have one of these throwers pick up even a bronze medal. They haven't been in the best of form, but I think anything is possible. If you don't have a ticket, you don't stand a chance. And they're in the finals, so there is an opportunity for one of the two to medal, I believe. We see the as at least prepare for Heat 2. So we have Genevieve Russell of Jamaica coming up in Heat 2. The other Jamaican, Cheyenne Salmon, will be in Heat 4. Yeah. And she will be going up against the world leader, Dehalia Mohammed, in Heat 4. But don't think there is any concern for the Jamaicans. And then in Heat 5, we'll have Rochelle Clayton for Jamaica in that one as well. Yes, so Sydney McCloughan is the number 2 rank in the world, and she also, the Ukrainian, the number 4 ranked in the world. We have here Genevieve Cheyenne Little is a number 6 rank. She's one of the class athletes, but she's going up against Genevieve Russell. And Genevieve Russell, if you don't know, she's a number 5th rank in the world with 53.63. But she has in her heat, she has a number 6 rank in the world, Shamir Little of the United States, and the Ukrainian Kashuk is a 7th ranked in the world. So they should be they should be the top 3 coming out of this heat, along with one other athlete. But you suspect that this is, I think all Jamaicans will qualify. I think all Jamaicans will qualify for the semifinals, because the hurdles, I think the qualification is pretty simple or pretty easy in my humble opinion, unless somebody makes the mistake of hitting over hurdles. So Genevieve Russell and the race is off, people. Yeah, for the footballing fans, I heard that Sifa scored today, his club. held Dynamo Zagreb, Croatia to a 2-2 tie away in Croatia in the UEFA playoffs. Cephas came on as a second half sub. I heard he came on in the 86th minute and he scored in the 89th minute. Big up Cephas. Listen, I think some of these guys are good or decent enough footballers. Is that given the opportunity, yeah man, they will do well. And we see that with Cephas now. So this is heat 2 of the 400-meter hurdles. We see Genevieve Russell really going well. Looks like she's going to take this one in a canter ahead of the American. So Genevieve Russell winning her heat in the 400-meter hurdles. The American little trying to catch her back, but you know they're they're all through easily. Remember, it is a top 4 that goes through. So Russell wins a little second. Kev is fourth, and we have the Finnish athlete finishing in third. So Genevieve Russell, no color in the hair this time around for this championship, getting herself refreshed as she completes this race. And then, so we'll move over to the next heat. So Russell taking top spot while Little was in second place. So that's heat 2 right there that we just had. Yes. Good running by Russell. So the Jamaican safely through. In heat 3, we have the Great Britain athlete Jessie Knight. We also have Femke Ball, who will be going up in this. Oh, well, yeah, in heat 3, we have Femke Ball is in this one of the Netherlands. We have the Russian Van der Walt. Also in this one, we have Gianna Woodruff from Panama. We have the Vietnamese Quach. We have the Italian Sartari, the Slovakian Lideka, and Jessie Knight of Great Britain. So this should be interesting. I can't wait to see what time Femke Ball done her season best is 52.27. If you don't know this, Femke Ball, her personal best is 52.03. I think the medal, the gold medal will be between Femke Ball and Delia Mohammed of the United States. McCloughan could be somewhere in there. It will be tough for the Jamaicans to medal, but you never can tell. Pressure bust pipe. And I hope that enough pressure can be applied so one of the pipes can be burst so the Jamaicans can break through. Yes, indeed. Yes. So, yep. So, this is now heat 3. In heat 4, we'll have Cheyenne Salmon in that one, but let's all eyes on Femke Ball, the athlete from the Netherlands. She's up in heat 3. I don't know. The cameras are in the dressing room of the ladies. Yeah, you know. Looking at those who are not on the track while those on the track are getting ready. This is crazy stuff. Track and field is so full of fun. Again, for those of you who are just joining the stream, just letting you know that Huan Blake has pulled out of the semifinals of the 200 meters for men. He pulled out with his right leg has swollen, and you could tell that something was wrong with him from you saw him in the men's 100 meters final. And I think it's a good decision to pull out of this particular event. Yes, so let's see. I think the team is good enough to get to the finals, and then maybe he can come and be a part of the final. So let's see what time we can get from Femke Ball in this. She has done 2 races already because she actually Yeah, she was actually in the mixed relay heats and the mixed relay finals for the Netherlands. And so she would have this race and the final and also the 4x4 for the Netherlands. So putting in a very big shift for her nation this time around. I think there's no one in this race I think can challenge her. Um, I don't think so. I think like I said, the semifinals is where we're going to see real racing, I think, in the hurdles. Right now, I don't think there's much happening because four qualify. There are 8 athletes. So in every heat, half of the people qualify. And then you have the four fastest losers. So if you go fifth place, possibly in every heat, so five from each heat will you could say, all right? So you have, four plus, four from each heat, which is 20, plus four fastest times qualify to the semifinals. And there'll be 3 semifinals with 8 each. So interesting times. All eyes on Funky Ball. Let's look out also for the athletes from the Great Britain. She is in the inside lane. Jesse Knight. Jesse Knight. Should, if there's anyone who will challenge you, would be Jesse Knight or Woodrow from Panama. And the race is off. And some people would say the moment it was off, it was done. Because Femke Ball has like taken it already. She's out, she's up, she's running. And she is class, people. She is absolute class. She's like a gazelle over these hurdles. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy going into the semifinals. Easy going. Easy like a Sunday morning. Easy like a Sunday morning. Oh my word. This is impressive running. And she's on the outside lane. Woodruff of Panama is in second place, and the Great Britain athlete is in third place. So there you go. I mean, in Jamaica, we would say that is donkey lengths. Donkey lengths, you understand me? So good going there by, just strolling through. Yeah. So the Panamanian, the athlete from Great Britain, also making it through, and the Van der Walt, also the Belgian, I believe, athlete also qualifying. The South African. So the automatical qualifiers are Femke Ball, Gianna Woodrow, the Panamanian, Zene van der Walt of South Africa, and the Great Britain athlete Jesse Knight. So in the next heat, we'll have the Jamaican. Yes. This is heat 4. Cheyenne Salmon, the Jamaican. Coming up, she is the 16th ranked in the world. And she'll be going up against Dehalia Mohammed of the United States. Yeah, so I have a screen here that I'm looking at, Eagle Republic, and I have one right here. So maybe I should put this to my right. Oh no. And let me put this to my right here so that I can also look here as well. As usual, people, we ask you. I have some other guests who are coming on. They'll be on in a little while. They're coming on for the big events. I'm the small timer, so I'm here for the small events. Yeah. As usual, we ask you to hit the like button. If you have not yet subscribed to I Am Sure Sports, make sure you do that. Yuan Blake out of the men 200 meters semifinals with an injury. We still have Rashid Dwyer, though, who will be the sole Jamaican in the men's 200. All 3 ladies will be running. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price, Elaine Thompson-Hero, and Sharika Jackson. All 3 will be running in today's semifinal for the women's 200 meters. So there we go. Yes. 53.90 for Femke Ball. Yeah. Um, yeah. So good going right there. Um, we have Cheyenne Salmon again. Who is in this race with her? You have the Chinese athlete Mo Jaidai, Cheyenne Salmon, Dehalia Mohammed of the United States, the Australian athlete Sarah Carly. We have the Colombian Melissa Gonzalez. We have the Finnish athlete Christina Halonen. We have the Slovakian Agata Zupin and the Great Britain athlete Lena Nielsen. Those are the athletes who will be in the fourth heat of the women's uh yes, the women's 400 meters hurdles. Remember, also coming up, we'll be having a couple of Jamaicans representing in finals. Yes, indeed, we will have Diston in the high jump with Williamson, and we'll have Dakers, and also we'll be having Frederick Dakers and Travis Michael, former Calabar athletes. They will be representing us. Indeed. Yeah. So Heat 4 coming up. Yeah, man. Rest in peace, Merciless. Oh, Noble. You know that you can watch it on this link, but you also can watch it on TVJ. You can go on the One Spot Media app and watch it. It's on TVJ Sports Network, and it is on that platform. His goal right there. You can watch it there as well if you want. All right, Noble Ultra Graphic. So that's the link. Yeah, man. Rest in peace, Merciless. Melano, me mercy me no get tea back yet. Leonard, I mean, I tell you, I wonder how he died because Merciless is pretty young, He's not one of them old artists. Wonder what was his cause of death. You know? Yeah, man. Noble Ultra Graphics. Anytime, man. Bless up. Thank you, Eagle Republic. All right, sir. I was wrong. I was wrong. Indeed, I was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong, sir. I agree with you. Given what you have just said, I was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong. Yes, Eagle Republic. I was wrong. All right. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. All right, so here you go. They are off, people. The race will be between, I believe, the Jamaican Cheyenne Salmon and the American Dehalia Mohammed. So let's see who will come up trumps in this one. Remember, you don't have to overexert yourself and use up a lot of energy because the top four qualifies for the semifinal along with the four fastest losers. So I don't think someone needs to use up a lot of energy, but she's going really, really well, passing athletes on her outside. She's keeping strides with the American, and as they enter the home stretch at this time, and it is the American and the Jamaican, but the American is just stretching it out and leading it and taking it easily ahead of the young Cheyenne Salmon, former Heidel athlete out of Jamaica, really doing well, finishing in second place. I think she kind of eased off after clearing the last hurdle, realizing that she was safely in a qualifying position. So she finishes second behind Dehalia Mohammed. And so we have another Jamaican in the semifinals as expected. We have Carly finishing in third, and Gonzalez, the Colombian, in fourth. So the Austrian and the Colombian taking the other two spots for third and fourth place. Delia Mohammed, they're just walking up the staircase as if she didn't even run a race. I think this is easy for the top hurdlers in terms of how this qualification works. Yes, no issues so far. All the noted names have made it through. The coverage is kind of strange sometimes because unless there's something wrong with the athlete from Great Britain, because the camera Nielsen, the camera is on the athlete from Great Britain on the outside, and she never finished in the top three. And I don't know, the camera is on her all the way around. So Kimberly Williamson, I'm getting ready to participate in the high jump for Jamaica. We have co-commentator CC joining. Get that? Co-commentator CC joining. Do you get that, people? I have many things I can say about CC. Co-commentator CC joining. All right?
CC can also stand for credit card. Maybe JFF need a CC over there.
Or maybe CC so canceled credit.
Oh, the Great Britain athlete they're saying the one she was.
Yeah, because the feed. I mean, on TVJ the feed is different. They are showing the high jumpers, but on the His Go site, it seemed to be on a site out of Great Britain that is bringing it. They are showing an interviewing the athlete from Great Britain who didn't.
Yeah.
You realize, and she's not a part of the top four.
It seems to be a Great Britain
channel or something like that. Yeah.
Or stream. Because it's focused on the Great Britain athlete, it's focused on.
Yeah. All right. So Heat 5, we have, let me give you the starting list for Heat 5. Rochelle Clayton of Jamaica. She's in the inside lane. She's a 12th rank. Her season best is 53.90. She'll be going up against the German Krafzik, Carolina Krafzik. Season best 55.73. In that as well is Britton Wilson of the United States, the 19th rank, coming with a season best of 53.08. Then we have the Italian Ayumide Tilmelade Foloronso, the Italian season best 54.60. Then we have the South African, they're getting ready, Talon Build It with 55.30 as our season best. Amelie Eel of Norway, and we have the Portuguese Vera Barbosa. I think Cheyenne Rochelle Clayton should win this one easily, CC.
Yeah.
I think this is very easy because it is the top 4 from each heat that qualifies, plus the 4 fastest losers. So I think this is between the American Wilson and Clayton. I don't think there's anyone else in the field that can really stop them, which would mean that all 3 Jamaicans are through to the semifinals. What say you? Rochelle Clayton.
I think I just said
as I said, based on the field, because I'm trying to bring it up now, me I try change a different field. I change my feed, man.
Unless you're gonna go once, you can go one spot media.
That's what me have to go end up though because
Yeah, but they still show you the race. The feed that you're watching, it still shows you the race, you know. It's just that at the end of the race, like let's see, because there's no Great Britain athlete in this, so all right, so they're off and they are running. Good start for Rochelle Clayton in the inside lane. Always a kind of tough lane for taller athletes, and she's one of the taller athletes, but she's making up the stagger and the athlete on the inside and closing the gap on the American who is in lane 4. So good going down the back stretch, and Rochelle Clayton comes off the final bend in the lead, but under some pressure here.
I think
Looks like she is going to finish in around 4th place. It looks to me, but she came off the bend in the final stretch with a good lead, but clearing the second to last hurdle, she had some struggles and she fell back into um, 4th position. So she does qualify, but yeah, that looks like it was a tight one. Yeah, so she finishes in 4th.
that's the
We'll
thing
see
about
again.
that lane doing a man is to
Yeah,
run to me to run in either the inside or the outside lane, your top end speed is what you count on in the final stretch. Because you even though she had the advantage coming off when she turned the last and getting onto the home stretch in the final 100 meter, you realize that she didn't have the top end speed to actually hold out those opponents. So she ended up falling back into 4th position.
yeah,
But
yeah,
it is
yeah.
just the heat, so I guess um there's a lot of things they can work on in the race. The only thing about it, sometimes you need you want to run a good time so you can get one of those middle
A
lanes.
good lane.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that is it. That is it. You want to get
But
a
the
good
thing
lane.
about it though, that's why I said to people, you see, when the inside or outside doesn't matter if you have the top end speed, especially in these races. So if you have that top end speed that you can max out when you're reaching that on that 100 straight, then it
Yeah,
doesn't affect you. Because if she had that, she could have held off the challenges of the other three ladies.
yeah. See, the
But
thing is that because we have the high jump coming up, the finals of the high jump. There you go. She finishes in 4th. 54, very slow time because her season best is way below that. She's a minute. You understand me? So you think we see also Sharika Jackson in the changing room getting ready. I suspect for the semifinals of the 200 meters. But yeah, Kimberly Williamson 1.93. She's going to have to do a whole lot better. Lamara Distant 1.97. And these athletes to win to get a medal, CC, they have to do like um two 2 meters.
Manins, one thing I'm saying, the 200
Two.
meter to me is looking very, very sticky.
Shelly is in a tough heat, you know. I think Shelly is in the toughest heat
It's
of
not
them.
even the E2 no man. It's like everybody coming into the championship saying not Shelly, Ilian Sharika, but nobody was probably looking at these Africans.
Yeah, you know that I think. Listen, the medals are going to be between the American Abby Steiner, the Dina Asha Simit, and the Jamaican. I think the medals are going to split up right there. I don't think any of the Africans go medal. I think all the medals going to be split between those. What do you think?
I think that's what I think will happen, you know. But the African runners we still have to give them the credence, cause. But the thing about it is the one that ran 21.98. I was looking at it and I'm saying, eh, you run 21.98, but it's like I'm seeing you giving a little bit too much.
There
Cause
you go.
I think I saw Sharika easing up from like Sharika
Yeah,
probably ran 100 meter, 120 meter. And then I can see it because only her bottom half was working for the final 100. So she never really had that much force in her top
Yeah,
half.
there you go. I think like I don't think any of the Jamaicans overexerted themselves, which is important. I think
Yeah.
with some of the younger athletes, that's what they did. So I for some reason feel like the Jamaicans have enough in the tank. You understand me? We see Shelly today what kind of year is that? Pink or purple? I'm telling the amount of wigs that she carried.
Yeah,
No.
Shelly say, yo, me never busy about the race. Me we give a drop off, me I followed it.
um, Beatrice Masilinga is one for the future. She's still 18 or 19. Didn't our Mboma Masilinga didn't they get beaten by the Clayton sister? They still have the Clayton sister to contend with now because the Clayton the thing they beat her in the 100 meters, beat them at the 100 meters at the World Youth,
Yeah,
So
man. Tina beat them, man.
yeah, and they still have Brianna Williams. So
But there's this thing to Mannings I don't hear a lot of persons commenting on. Isn't this in the 70s now for Shelley in terms of sub 11 seconds?
it is.
I think up to September last year she had 67
Okay.
and she ran 3:10.67 since this season. So I should think she's out and out right out there.
Yeah. Shelly is a star. I don't think there has been a next female 100-meter sprinter as good as Shelly in the history of the sport.
But I want to give you a drama, Mannings, man. I think a lot, and I don't want to I don't want to bring this topic over or anything, but I think there's a lot of times persons forget the amount of stuff that some of the other athletes did. Like, for example, coming leading up to the race, that Marilyn Atty has the most sub 22 seconds in the 200 meter.
Yeah.
Combined with she was the one leading the sub 11 in the 100 meter. So she had 66, 67, and she have 16 sub 22 seconds. No other female hasn't gone. So that's why I said to people that these are the things, and I think with even the Elaine situation where Elaine hasn't won a gold medal, it's not necessarily that, but she hasn't been medaling consistently at the World Championships as much as she would have dominated in her two
Yeah, but
Olympics.
listen, what Shelly has done is unprecedented. I'm not talking about Elaine. I'm saying when it comes down to the 100 meters, I don't know if there has been any other female speed sprinter in the 100 meters as dominant and consistent as Shelly and Fraser Price.
No, there has not been.
Yeah.
Shelly has run in what, 8 World Championships, and she has won the title 100 meter title 5 times.
There you
But
go.
she has run in the 100 meter time 7 times.
Yeah.
That's unprecedented.
So
And would
like
you know this, Mannings, man? The only 2 times Shelly has received a silver medal in the World Championships was on a relay team. She has never won a silver whilst competing for an individual event.
Yeah.
That is inclusive of the 200 meter.
Oh, yeah, man. Shelly is a superstar. You see, the Jamaican Kimberly Williamson, not Kimberly Williams, who is the triple jumper. Kimberly Williamson. She's she's getting ready now to jump.
We have 3 girls in this.
No, isn't it 2? It's 2.
And 2 girls there. Distin
You're talking
and
the
Williams.
triple jump. It's just Lamara Distin and Kimberly Williamson. Okay, she cleared the first height. Bar shaking a little bit. Hey, Cece, I didn't even hear. What are your thoughts on the Reggae Girls win, man? You think we can get Canada in September?
But I think I had done a scenario on it the other day. Me at Bridget say if I was a betting man, I would have won. Because I told a friend of mine that they were going, it's on YouTube too, that they were going to go extra time and the Reggae Girls are going to win 1-0. Because I think it's that type of game where the both opponents are tense and they want to actually have a chance at the Olympics. So I think this is. I think that my thoughts on the game is that we fared well. We did what we set out to do, and that is to win the game. The other little things in and around performance probably could have been better, but at the end of the day, I think a win is a win. Once you have a W in the column and have an opportunity at the Olympics, that's where it is, and I think we can get. But the thing about it is that a lot of person don't realize we had two difficult opponents. Number one, we have a USA. If we were to get any of them, we would have gotten the two-time world champion, and then we are going to play the defending Olympic champion, because they're the gold medalists at the Olympics. So either opponent is going to be difficult. So either way, we have to take the same approach. But I think the first half performance that we gave against the Canadians, if we can fine tune a lot of other stuff in our game, I think we can give them a good game.
I think
My
so.
my Mhm.
Without some practice games and getting some players in, we can. But Linton Archer was is speaking to the point that you're making about Merlin Atty. He's saying that you're so right. If the Americans weren't using drugs, Merlin would break all records.
Yeah, man, if
I,
I
I,
never, I wouldn't go as far as saying if there wasn't a lot of stuff going on in between that time when track was a bit dirty, because I wouldn't narrow it down to even the Americans or so. It was a lot going on in track and field at the time. But for her to have the all the record until last year, September, when Shelly took that for the sub 10,
yeah,
for the
but
most sub 11.
people will tell her that Merlin got tested too and was positive.
That is why I'm saying that I wouldn't
Yeah, you
narrow it
understand
down to
because
that.
yeah, although sometimes because people I hear somebody saying that Shelly got Shelly,
Tested and
yeah,
positive.
but
But
that's completely different because what happened is that like these people put what they do on their it's not like they're trying to hide anything. Shelly wasn't trying to, you understand me? So there's a
yeah,
difference when you're trying to hide it and when you put it on it and there's a legitimate, oh, this was not on it, no, it's on it kind of a thing. So
that's what
yeah,
I don't understand, because it wasn't on it and then you put it
yeah,
on it.
yeah, yeah. But I
But you
agree.
but you
I think if
declared
track
that
and
you
field,
took this item.
I think if track and field was as stringent on certain measures as it were during Merlin at his time, she probably would have been world champion and Olympic champion. I
On
think,
multiple occasions. On multiple occasions. You're not wrong, man. If it was more stringent at that point in time, there
yeah.
would have been a lot
But
of
but
other stuff.
but people are going to say, but all of the people probably are banned, but Merlin still has not gotten a gold medal. Because remember, a lot of the people who were running that time, even the Marion Jones and those, when they got banned or whatever, it didn't move Merlin at the up to goal. So would she
But
have won the goal? Because people in front of her still there are people because a lot of brands she got.
yeah, but we're watching on Mannings. Remember, there's a race even with the men race.
I think
About
one of the
four
race she
people
was
over the
told
eight.
they robbed her. I think, oh geez, which one of the event was that? Pioneer you was tell
Oh, yeah,
me
the one
when
with
they were
Gwen
all on the
Torrens.
line, they were all
Yeah,
on the
it's the
line
one
and
with I think it was
Gail Div,
1992 Barcelona.
and they gave Gail Divas saying that her
Yeah, Gail
fingernail or
Levy.
some
Yeah,
madness like that. Merlin
yeah,
actually won that race. I am telling you.
yeah, yeah. Is that was the
If they
race,
could
man.
go back in time and put the same technology in place, I am sure that Merlin Atty would get the gold medal.
That's the thing. That's the thing too, man. Is I think a lot of times, and that's why I'm wondering if people really look how difficult. So, like, to me, it's just like saying when they were saying that Usain Bolt's record could have been broken, and I'm like, it's impossible. I don't know if I've seen an athlete did so many stuff did what Bolt did in terms of those records. It's just not normal. But as I said, on the female side, I have I have for the female 200 meter. I'm just trying to see if the girls can navigate the semifinals. But to me, I have a sweep, but I wouldn't be. I will factor in the
I'm
Americans, but
telling you the myth.
I
I'm
am
telling
going to
you.
be Mannings, man. I'm going to be like how the bias commentary is. A sweep me a call. So like how them a call sweep on 110.
Yeah, there's no sweep going on, CC. Asha, Dean Asha Smith. I think, yeah, Dean Asha Smith, Abby Steiner, the Jamaicans. The medals will be shared right there. Real Albala, bless up, saying that Merciless was found. I thought they said he was found at his house.
No, sir.
It was at a hotel.
Change all the H to M.
Oh, it's a motel. I hear him on a house, known as a hotel, some say a motel. I don't even know. I'll leave the man alone here, man.
Listen, man, just pass away, and that's sad news, but you know.
All right. What's the link to watch it on? It's going on his goal, but a lot of it is British, so you probably struggle with that. So you can check that out, David. David Gold Bottles. You can check this out here. If you also in the App Store, there's also One Spot Media, and if you go on One Spot Media, it is there. Lamara Distant of Jamaica going up in the high jump. This should be an easy height for her to clear, and she goes over it with a lot to spare. So both Jamaican clearing the early heights. Oh, Wayne Loan successful. Hey, so by the time you can't follow Loan Wayne, so Wayne Loan some it. Boy. But I heard that he passed at his house though, so yeah, we did speak about that. So Kimberly Williamson and Lamara Distant, both clearing the height. Lamara Distant is a former St. Diego athlete. Yeah, I'd love to see. She gonna have to do her personal best to get a medal, because this 1.9 thing not getting any medal. The top athletes in this, all of them have two flat, or there are three athletes almost five athletes that are at the 2 meter mark. So for Lamar Distant or Kimberly Williamson, they're gonna have to PB. They're gonna have to hit, two to get any medal in this high jump. But all three athletes easily through to the 400 meters. I think Rochelle Clayton kind of struggled on that inside lane, but he should get a good lane going forward. We have Pioneer, who has arrived in the building. These, they are the big artists that come in when the big races are about to be run. Kind of start it out in the small time things, Pioneer, what's going on? Not hearing you, Pioneer, not hearing you. Still not hearing. Try and sign out and sign back in and see if you can get that. Yeah. Having some technical difficulties with Pioneer. Pioneer is, I'm telling you, expert in track and field, when it comes on to track and field. And the NBA, though, he's a big Draymond Green fan. He's very good when it comes on to that. Yeah. So we have the high jump going on, and we'll keep you up to date with that. We also have more events that the Jamaicans will be in. We have the semifinals of the 200 meters, and we're going to have and that's for women. Then we have the semifinals for men, where we'll have Rashid Dwyer. We have the discus throw, where Travis Michael and Frederick Dakers will be in. And we have the final event of the evening will be the 400 meters hurdles final for men, where we have the former Wolmerian football player, Jamil Hyde. Yes, he will be there. And let's see. Pioneer. Pioneer. You're muted. You're mute. Oh. Not hearing you. What's going on? Not hearing you. Mind you turn on your Bluetooth, All right, Michael says, Michael, big up Michael. Them are people. Please remember, when you come on, you have to hit the like button. You have to hit the like button so other people can know that the stream is going on and jump on. Michael says the sweep is possible with the form Shelly in and Elaine and Sharika being 200-meter specialists. Yeah, it is possible, but I don't know how probable it is. That's me. I may be doubtful, Thomas, right now, but yeah, I don't think we're going to sweep. I think at best we get 2 medals. Mannings, I know you. Yeah, I this is what I heard through the grapevine. I am not sure. I heard that Coach Theodore Whitmore could be at the Mount Pleasant. We have the first semifinal of the women's 200 meter coming up. That's the semifinal with Sharika Jackson. We have Gina Bass of Gambia in it. We have the Nigerian Chukwuma as well, the athlete from Niger, Amatthew Seni. We have the USA Jenna Prandini, Sharika Jackson of Jamaica. We have Majinga Kambunji, the Swedish athlete, the Austrian Jacinta Beecher, and we have Tania Gaither, the Bahamian, in it. So the number 3 ranked this season, Sharika Jackson of Jamaica, going up against Cambodia, the number 5th ranked, right, this season in the first semifinals of the women's 200 meters, where the first 2 from each heat will qualify, plus the 2 fastest times. All right, I think we have Pioneer back now. All right, Pioneer, you're muted, take your thing on mute. We're still not hearing you. What is going on? We're not hearing you. When you're coming on, make sure you see the green thing moving up and down. Oh, well, that's what we heard. So if he's going to Cornwall College, that is good. That is good. We will see. We'll see. Remember the man call and say it on the program, So, yeah, nothing is wrong if it changes. So, Heat 1, Sharika Jackson trying to sort out the audio with Pioneer. And then we're going to show you a video from over there. So it is off, and Sharika Jackson with the good start. Whoa! This is a run by Sharika Jackson. Sharika Jackson breezing to victory. Wow. Cool as a cucumber. Oh my word. Sharika Jackson. Let's see what the time is. Oh my word. Sharika Jackson taking that one, with Seni in second, Kambuji in third, and Prandini looks like she is out of it. One American looks like she's gone already. Kambuji is just lingering. She's on the bubble. Sharika Jackson taking that one. Wow, what a race by Sharika Jackson.
Imperious, man. Imperious.
Whoa. Sharika Jackson, that was a good performance. Seni, wow, that Seni looks like a boy.
21.68.
21.68.
Man's man.
Oh.
No, sir. She's the one to beat Mannings.
21.68.
You know what that means? She run 21.55 at the trials. And this 21.68 look like she have more in her tank.
Whoa, and she slowed down, tremendously. Like she didn't sprint all the way through. Look at that. She's easy.
One of the African gone home already, man.
But look at that other African coming from around 5th place. Oh my word. Oh, Seni. Look, let's look at Seni coming through. Sharika Jackson came off the curb. Brilliant curve running by Sharika Jackson. I mean, just closing the stagger and Kambuji easily. Whoa. So, safely through is Sharika Jackson. Whoa, we have Heat 2 coming up, and we're hoping to get back Pioneer live with us. 21.67. Whoa. So,
Well, relax. Man, she only run 140. She only run 140.
here we go. This is Heat 2. In Heat 2, we have Barundai, Edidong, Ofinumi, Odiong. We have from the Ivory Coast, Jessica Gabai. We have the American Tamara Clark, Dean Asher Smith. We have Beatrice Masilinga, Elaine Thompson Hero. We have Victoria Cristina Rosa of Brazil. And we have the Nigerian Nkocha. Let's see. The race should be between Masilinga, Dean Asher Smith, and Elaine Thompson Hero, Tamara Clark from the United States. Could also be doing something here as well.
Hold on there. See the heat map.
Yeah, man.
The African run right through the line, man. Because if you look at the heat map, she run right through the line. Sharika eased up at 140.
Yeah,
Sharika eased up at 140.
Yeah.
We don't have to check that, my boss. We don't need to check that the Eagle Republic. Come here and tell you this. She could have YY and ZZ.
Wait till you see Beatrice Matsilinga. Give that person a cavity, sir. And listen, I saw a Caucasian person, at these championships too, wondering if it's a male or a female, man. Jacko Hot Mannings, man. The race was very fast. Shelly and Elaine need to finish second.
Well, this man has to finish second, man.
Why do you want them to finish second?
No, because Mannings, I think because Shelly and Elaine came second in the heat, some of them are of the notion that Shelly and Elaine no look like they're ready.
No, man, I think it must be Lane position that he's thinking. I don't know. Preacher, why? Pioneer. Make sure Pioneer sort out the thing and jump back on the stream, Pioneer, because it's your time.
I must that my thing, man. He must be thinking that because they never.
Oh,
I wouldn't say because they keep
Pioneer trying to jump back on. Pioneer, you hearing us?
Morning, can you hear me clear now?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Hear me clear. All right, cool. Big up yourself, CC.
Big up. Why you say you get the audio, lose the video?
Yeah, man. I soon come in with the video, Virgin. But what I run just now,
I'll tell you this. Kyle
And to a bigger issue, these ladies in an open and close quotation mark are beginning to be a problem now for the. Are going to begin to be a problem for world athletics.
Yeah, like Sini.
Like Sani, me pronounce it. Some people say Sani. Sani me pronounce it, but some people are going to say Sani. But world athletics have a little dilemma upon them hand. These ladies, when Mboma comes back, I have Mboma and Masalingi along with Sani. Sani is not so young as the other two. She's 25 years old. But obviously she's just getting into the sport.
Yeah.
And that is gonna prove to be a problem for world athletics as to how they treat with these ladies going forward. But as we suspect, as I said last night, for me there were 13 prospective, not 13, 11 prospective finalists, or 11 persons that you would expect to be in the final. And possibly we just saw Prandini going out.
And
Meet Kambunji, dependent on what happens in these other heats.
Kambuji to be out as well.
I'm expecting this heat too to be a fiery heat also.
Yeah.
Considering so we have Elaine Thompson here, Masalingi, Asha Smith, and Tamara Clark of the US. All ladies capable of running sub 22. So this one is gonna be fire also. So let's see.
And Kambuji could be out too, you know.
Kambunji has 22:05.
Yeah.
Which by itself is a really good time.
She's on the bubble.
It would be a shame to see somebody run 22:05 and not be able to make a world championship final. That is a time that
I think this heat is going to be faster, though, you know.
That's the thing, though. I don't think 3 people going under sub 22 in this heat.
Hey, don't speak too quickly, you know. As I've been saying, you know, CC, these ladies will need to run this like a final so they can get in. All 3 heats will have to. All 3 heats, the ladies have to go run high. In the next heat, in Shelly's heat, we have 3 ladies, including Shelly,
Abby Steiner,
and Ophelia from Nigeria, who are sub 22 runners. So every heat, they have a day after tomorrow, they have to run these heats like finals. But what Sharika just did, Bridget, made me say, wow. Had to say, wow.
Oh, me just not gonna say, by the way, 22:05 is Elaine's season best.
It's our season's best, yeah. So I expect her to go faster in this one. Hoping she gets off the curve in front and hold her farm. If she gets caught by one person, then what she need to just get off the curve and get it going. What wonder, Chris?
You know that if Elaine run good, Chris would have to come on the stream. You understand? No matter where, mother.
All right. But me I put it the other way. From Chris come on the stream, Elaine gonna run good. That's something I gonna look at.
Yeah. Because Elaine racing cup it up, but I did it God, I get it.
All right, Chris. All
right. No man, you know Elaine, she not at her
best. Get out though. Get out, Elaine. Beat them coming off the curve. Dina gone. Come, Elaine. All right, like that. Farman out front. Of course, Elaine. Marcelingi pull up. Come, Elaine. Out front, Elaine. Whoa, 3 ladies cross the line, 21.95.
There you go. See.
Elaine, they're crediting Elaine with 3rd.
What? See that? See? I bet you this heat is faster than the other heat.
Yeah, man, it is. 21, no, in terms of Elaine is 20, it has to be in a sub 21. Because 3 ladies, look, 21.98 the Moggy Elaine. The Moggy both Dina and Elaine 21.98. Elaine running now. She ran like crazy. But she probably gonna drop badly, and she's probably gonna drop badly in the finals, gentlemen. That's the bad part. Whoa.
Yeah, that look like some lane 3 or lane 2 business.
Lane 2. Second give you the outside lanes, Virgin. Second give, and she running because you can see it a show up on her. But she, luckily for her, she has a date rest.
Oh, Tamara Clark won.
Yeah, they're crediting Tamara Clark for the win. But I don't know how Elaine allow herself to get caught this summer. Dina run too, you know. Nothing them start out. Nothing them start out.
Because
I don't think they start out these placings yet, you know. They might forgot do a little better on starting these places out. Because
relax,
I think Elaine was trying to relax too early.
But Asha and Elaine have the same time, you know.
Yeah, but I think Elaine was trying to relax a little too early start. Then now she start back for the tape from here. But you know, so that look like Elaine get it for me. But don't credit Tamara Clark for doing. That looks a little suspicious to me, gentlemen.
No man, them they ahead of Elaine, man.
Elaine farm is just good enough, so she can trick you. It's not that she reserving. I just that her farm and her running is so good that
Come
she
on, she
just
look like she relaxed.
Yeah,
She
man,
look
Yeah.
that
like she
third to
relaxed
them, man.
right
That third to the pioneer, man. That a third to me.
And I like she slowing down. Like she doing it deliberately. She
You know, see,
basically
Dean Asher Smith have the best start doing, you know.
Yeah, because I think Ilian run them down, but Ilian in the farm, we give that top end speed there. She's not in
Yeah,
the
Tamara
farm.
Clark win it for sure. Yeah, but the gentleman, this for me is a bad sign. If Alien draws lane 1, lane 2, it's not good fair. Because with her height, she want one on the outside lane. So the best she can hope for is to get lane 7 or 8. Lane 8
so
probably does her
basically
more
happened with
justice.
Alien Pioneer is that she wanted to back off, but then she realized no, I cannot do it. Because she wanted to reserve something for the final, but obviously she never get that. She never have that. Because everybody did a run fast and she not in a shape there. Where she basically could run a
It's a season
21
best she
8.
do as well. So you have to be a season best she doing, man.
Season best, 21.97.
Eh? A season best at Chris Lynch. You
Yeah.
can't complain.
Can't.
Yeah, it's our season best.
Yeah, she run
I'm gonna tell you about the thing about it is because look, these are the things enough. Ilian is at her best. Our sense Ilian is at 95%. No them women and beat her because they don't have that in them. They would have to run a lifetime best. All Ilian has to do, is go 90% is have to be 90% to where she should be,
Gentlemen, my concern right now is that this probably gets her lane 1.
There's no lane 1 though.
Lane 2.
Them I use two to
No, they're using lane 1 today. No? They have been
but
using
in
lane
the
1.
final, them probably use 2 to 9 in the final.
Well, let's see what happens. Here's a 9 lane thing. I don't know. For me, her height, her drawing lane 2 would be a great disadvantage. Lane 3, not bad. Lane 8 can work with because she can open up in a lane 8. But her drawing lane 2.
0.95, 0.96, 0.97. Whoa.
The three winners will get 5, 6, and 7.
5, 6,
only
and 7.
Can hope say Ilian can get lane 8. That's the only one.
7 or 8.
But it look like
second I'll get 7. Second I'll get 3, 4, and 7.
And Ilian get lane 2.
But reading the heat map from
the two slowest qualifiers go between lane 2 and lane 8 or lane 9.
Yeah, but what if her time is better than the second place?
No, man, it is random.
No, them always reward first and second. Them not reward the based
no,
on
man,
time.
we're talking about the slowest of the 2 qualifiers. I said these 2 qualifiers. What them do? Them get. I think it's a random thing. I don't think them get the slowest qualifier lane 2, the inside lane and the faster one outside lane. I think it's a random.
2 gentlemen run world record from the lane way up in the corner around one part.
Well, I have seen Veronica Brown get the bronze medal in that same race where skippers beat Ilian in a 2015. However, the physique of the athlete, CC will see a lot. Ilian is a taller athlete. The inside lane I got proved to be a grave disadvantage for her. If Shelly were to draw lane, the inside lane, then that wouldn't even be so bad.
The only thing is Ilian can run the bend Pioneer, so that is the only thing.
But
she's not
a
sharp
bend, Chris. She likes to open up on the bend.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
I heard Bruce James saying today on the TVJ coverage, the pre-game coverage, that in 2016, Stephen Francis instructed her to come second to skippers in the semi-final at the Olympics, so she could draw lane 7, get the outside lane. And it worked like a charm. Because she wanted that outside lane where she can open up. He was commenting on that. So my fear for her now is that she draw inside lane. If she draws lane 9, that probably will work to her advantage. They might use lane 9 or 8.
All right, let me give
but to draw lane 1 or 2,
yeah,
it's going to be a tough thing.
Let me give it for the final semi-final heat. Final semi-final, we have the Antiguan Joella Lloyd, the German Jessica Bianca Wezali. We have the Ecuadorian Suarez, the Nigerian Ofili, the American Abby Stein, Shelley and Fraser Price, the Denmark athlete Christoph and the Italian Kadari. I think the race is between Fraser.
The race is in the middle, man. And here my concern for Shelly now. Shelly, I'll get out first. She more than likely will come off of the bend first, but the two other ladies in the race stronger than her, so they will be coming.
Who, the Nigerian and the American?
Yeah, man. Ophelia and Abby Steiner. They are better finishers than Shelly. Let me see how far she can beat them off the bend and how she can hold her form coming home. My hope for Shelly now is that she runs better than 22.05, which is the other time that is holding right now. It is second.
Better than that, she in.
She have a run better than 22.05. So whether she winning, coming second or third, we are hoping that she does better than 22.5, which has to be the target.
I think she gonna win the ETA. Only
so?
Ophelia, I'm scared of in the
Ophelia, but Abby Steiner finished well yesterday, Chris. We don't know how good a physical condition Shelly is in right now in terms of after the 100 meter. She complained last night about feeling tired. We don't know how much she would have rested and recovered to this point. So
just hope say the wig not drop. The wig drop, she drop with the wig, you know. So we just hope the wig not drop.
The wind?
The wig.
Oh, the wig. Tie up, man. It tie up. It ain't on the face today.
Suarez, that young Suarez ran well yesterday too, you know. Suarez from Venezuela. She ran well.
My feet look like it's slow at the back of time, you know.
Good to see a sprinter coming from Antigua. Antigua at one point had a nice little sprint program going, you know.
Well, a female sprinter. Because they normally have the guy, what's his name? The Antiguan who trained in Jamaica.
Oh, Daniel Bailey.
Daniel Bailey? Yeah, he used to train in Jamaica.
And then you had one, Miguel Francis.
Francis, yeah.
I think Miguel Francis is now representing Britain. That's how I go, Chris.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him this season. I don't know if he has gotten injured, but he started the season well, but I'm going to see him after that. Come, Shelly, you need to get out, Shelly. Get out, Mumerak, and hold the farmer.
The race done already?
No, man, that man just a guess, man. Michael Neymar, that guess.
Yeah. That's something that we may have slow stream, you know.
All right, just like my thing, Shelly out there. Out, Shelly. Half of the curve first. Now hold the farm, Shelly. Watch them coming. They're coming, Shelly. Hold the farm. Hold the farm, Shelly. Nice. Shelly and Fraser Price. Fire distance. I wonder if Shelly can win the silver medal. 21-83.
Pioneer, you're disrespecting a gold medalist, Pioneer.
I don't know when since you get scared of Shelly.
Chris Lynch, they tell the man say Shelly and Fraser Price has not won anything but gold in individual.
Ilian is the first qualifier. Abby Steiner, Ophelia make it, Chris.
Why are you afraid of Shelly Pioneer?
No, but because she said she tired last night, Chris.
Stop it, no man, Pioneer, man.
No, man, she said she tired last night.
I'm not tell you,
Shelly.
All right,
so the pencil, Shelly,
right, man. She look all right to me, brother.
21-83. Boss lady.
I mean, I tell you, Abby Steiner not beat. You know, say Abby Steiner not beating.
Yeah, Abby look like she done. She finished.
Yeah,
finished.
She not beating.
Ilian again, we are going at the sweep, you know.
Yeah,
you don't realize that.
And I think maybe Asha can do it.
No, Shelly, get out in a virgin. And out, you know. Because it's Shelly's second best time in the 200 meters, you know, gentlemen. Hold the farm like crazy, you know, farm still upright.
And she wasn't under any pressure.
Chris, you notice, you have observed, Chris, Shelly change our sprint farm. Look at her now. She's upright and almost back. Look at the farm. Wow.
Hey, Shelly run a turn there, youth. She make the turn look like as a
crazy man. Crazy, Brethren. Crazy curve. Boss lady run. I feel it out. Kambunji in. I feel it out.
Abby Steiner have a lot to work on though. In terms of farm, she gonna get faster, brother. She have a lot to work.
Ecuador, Suarez come from. I was saying Venezuela. Suarez is from Ecuador.
Our CC gone for broom for. CC a madman and a final yet, you know.
So outside of Ophelia. The tree when I make it.
What me change
Pioneer.
What me change
When she go back her Airbnb, because I did so she said she has stay. When she look on the field last night, brother, she knows say I medal out here for her, you know. When they look on the Shelly realize that the field not so difficult.
Yeah.
Them little just come here with them a hype up, look like them they're way behind. And we can get something.
Yeah, man, right now I tell you, say.
And that me look on last night and I say no. But the sweep, realistically, there, it's just Ileana all up business.
Yeah, Ileana all up the sweep, you know.
That's why I tell you, say the person where them things and now got medal, you know. Actually, you know, because Shelly, they forget to know that Shelly was a triple gold medalist, 1, 2, 4x1 at the 2013 Moscow Games. So Shelly,
I think we can look on this, you know. I think we can look at this, you know, gentlemen, and say Shelly isn't probably the best farmer of her life, you know.
Well,
because
Congo, tell me what me change up my mouth.
Because she obviously our 200 meter PB at 21.79.
No,
what are 21.83. So that is some farm.
Yeah, what are they?
Around 10.67, around 10.67 3 times already in a year.
She a PB, you know.
Oh, Shelly.
Yeah, she have a PB in
the final.
I think so. I think so.
Because Sharika PB in this final, you know.
No, hold on, no, Sharika. Listen, gentlemen, listen what I get excited about now. Shelly, I got try to beat Sharika for the turn, and Sharika I run some blinding turns, you know. So if Sharika and Shelly goes out after turn, Shelly I got PB and the world record I got broke.
All Ilya need to do is run down Shelly and Sharika.
All Ilya need to do is draw lane 8 or 9 and get out there, bro.
All Ilya have to do is take a page out of Shelly book. Run her fast first 100, like what Shelly just do. And that Shelly just do, you know, Shelly turn the curve in her straight, you know. I wonder if you see that. The curve look like it did there when Shelly go around. It look like a straight to them and see away.
Hey, let me answer to Vasi and the Congo. Vasi and the Congo. Me no believe, say, you know, Jamaica get 1, 2, 3, you know. I believe only 2 medals in the 200 for Jamaica. Only 2. That's
most people counted
2 minutes.
No, but listen, man. Most people penciled in 2.
Manage.
All right. Hear me now from CC draft the broom, yeah, sleep. CC. From your draft for the broom, CC, we're sweeping, brethren. We're sweeping, CC, from your draft for the broom. We're sweeping yourself.
Listen, I'm going to tell you, I wouldn't, it's not the false confidence. You see, who we thought would challenge? Abby Steiner and Dina Asha Smith. And the challengers is down to 1 now. It's down to Dina Asha. Because as much as the Clark girl won that race, me not really sure.
Pioneer. Look on Abby Steiner last night. When Shelly looked on the race the last night, Pioneer, she knows that this little girl that can't beat her again.
Abby Steiner looks laden. She looks laden. She look
Pioneer. The comment they are saying, but me can't keep it up too long, you know.
What's that?
You have to read the comment. We can't keep. You have to read it. We can't read it.
White cap, man, no. Sure. Big up, real baller. It's not a white cap, you know. It's not a white cap, you know, in a real baller. It's a yellow cap, you know.
I'm not sure Frederick Day, because I know. I was listening to something they were saying. Him not sleep.
Must say, what do you think, Pioneer, though? You think Sharika got close to that 21-34 flow, Joe?
Reggie, it broke.
It gone?
It gone, Chris. She have a day just tomorrow, no, Chris. And come out fresh there. That Chris, if
it look on
21,
the straight,
all right. Put it this way, Chris. She have got 21-4. She's going 21-4 and under. So the under can be anything.
I think the look on something the face, the look on Sharika's face is the very same look Shelly had and feeling when she lost the 100 meter last year. And the cut up, you know, when Sharika ran the 4x4 relay, it's because she hurt about the 200 meter, you know. Because I think if she had medaled in the 200 meter, she made the final and medal. I don't think she would have gone into that 4x4 race now.
The 4x4, okay.
By the way, Pioneer, only did a first year up on yourself over this scene, and me as she say, you know when people run them final from the first, from the
No, but listen what concerns me, Chris. What concerns me, Chris, is that she has a...
She just run out around 22.04.
But she has a fast finish, you know, Chris.
Yeah, but that do not make
sense.
That have nothing to do with a little slow time them a come, man.
All right, Pioneer, take this one. Take this one for from Real Baller.
What about the African?
About the same Cine and Office.
Did any qualify? I think he said did any qualify. I think
that is Cine qualified automatic.
Yeah.
Cine qualify.
It's instructive, gentlemen. It is instructive to me that Ilian qualified with the 5th fastest time. Our 2 other ladies have the 2 fastest times. Ilian has the 5th fastest time, and the other 2 person that separates her from our top 2 is the 2 ladies that beat her in her heat.
Which are 0.1 is 0.1
a close race. Now, if let me look on it. As I said, for me, key to the thing.
She can beat them. She can beat those
but key for me, Chris, is key for me, Chris, is the lane drop.
Lane drop. That will come down to the lane drop.
Man. Because, Nicole Wallace, I agree, Nicole. If Ilian gets the outside lane.
Pioneer. I don't know if whenever I watch the race, Ilian was wondering if she must try and save something at one point in that race.
But Chris, we
still had to go because they were coming.
Well, Chris, but we said that before. Shelly realized, listen, let me not save anything.
Because you have a day race.
Let me go out there and do it. And there's something, because for the people who are not very familiar with track and field, there's a thing about when you run faster than you have run before, you run faster than you have run in the season. It shocks your body in a way where you need proper rest and recovery to get you back in that. That is why a lot of persons, if they run fast in heats and semifinals, a lot of times can replicate that in the finals. Because you would have shocked your body so much that you need a certain amount of rest and recovery to be able to go back, to take back your body to those places. So don't be surprised if outside of Sharika, nobody runs as fast as they ran in the semifinal. You understand?
Probably Fred Curley did.
Like Fred Curley, who ran 21.79 and then go run 10 odd in the final, in the semi, and only could manage 10 something.
But you
only managed 9.86 in the final.
You notice the Olympics final and this final with the 100 meter, the time that to win it. That's why I said the time that won the race. That's why I said for men. That's why I say when time you have a proven champion in our race. For example, we're not. This is just hypothetical, but you don't know if it could have happened. As I said before, both was a one who came out 20, and then got 19.19.
Hold on, fellas. We're going to try and make a call with with our agent on the ground over there in Oregon. He sent us some videos and stuff, but we're going to call him. But in the meantime, Sarah CC, make your point, and then let's see if we can take that comment. Pioneer, that Nicole Wallace. Welcome to the stream, Nicole Wallace. Good to have you. Always good to have the females because they know track and field, you know.
Yes, I was saying that it's very few athletes who can conjure up that kind of magic when it comes on to the biggest moment.
I think AQ, you're live on air, AQ.
Hey, okay.
Welcome to
How you doing?
This is the I am sure sportsman over there in Oregon. I mean, you tell me how you're doing after watching the 200 meters, man, in the stadium. What is it like?
Well, the entire stadium, I can say, well, those who pay attention and love track and field we're ecstatic about the 200 meter run by Shelly-Ann. And I must say that we're all quite surprised. 21.82 was shocking. She hasn't really run much 200 meters all year. So I didn't expect her to have such a showing and looking that easy. So I'm fairly comfortable about a 1-2 finish in the final after a day's rest when we come back on Thursday. For Elaine, I'm not as confident though, because she hasn't run any 200 meters great times all year, and she doesn't seem to be as fit. as we would like. So I wasn't very confident after seeing her 200 meters where Ina Asher and Tamara Clark ran down and beat her into third place. Although it was close, I'm not confident, but I'm hoping that she could summon up some strength after resting for a day and try to get that third spot.
So let me ask you this question.
What
was more impressive? Sharika Jackson walking to 21.69 or Shelly surprising you?
6-7 money.
6-7. Or Shelly surprising you going season best 21.8. 8 what? 9?
8-3.
8-3.
I mean 21.82. Shelly was surprising, very surprising. But the 21.67 has to be a lot more shocking. Watching the race, seeing her come off the corner, take her foot off the pedal, and still with that kind of time is incredible. What I'm really looking for is Shelly exploding out the blocks, hopefully ahead of her. Hopefully she gets a lane ahead of her and really chase her down over the first 100 and then come into the stretch and see, because anything could happen from there.
Why I feel like you're a Wolmerian and want Shelly to win?
You know, funny enough, I had in my fantasy team, in my fantasy team, it's Sharika, I have for the 100 right? Although after the semifinals, I said, you know what, I don't think this is going to go my way, But on my fantasy team, Sharika, I have to win the 100 and she lost. But in the 200, Sharika definitely is really a no contest for me. Travis Michael is through now, and we have Liston and Kimberly Williamson that's competing in the long jump.
In the high jump. In the high jump.
Kimberly. In the high jump, sorry.
Yeah.
The high jump. Yes. Oh no, Liston is now out. She just failed on her third attempt at 196.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So she's out and she's in ninth. Yeah, she's in ninth place. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I think Kimberly's already out.
Okay. Hey, all right, man. Heal up Bam. Next thing you need to get Bam to give us his views,
His views. All right. We're looking forward to Wolmerian later on.
That's Jail Hyde.
He had the slowest time going in. Yeah, his time wasn't that great going in, but he's a champion competitor, and we're seeing him at all levels of sport compete and really leave everything on the track. So I have faith in him, and I think he'll give us something in the final. Although running against world record holders and much higher fancy opponents, I still have faith in it.
All right, thank you so much for that update all the way over there in Oregon. We have the man, we call him AQ, Sir Armstrong. Thank you so much, and continue to enjoy the event, and thanks for all the clips and videos.
All right. Thank you, Manny, and for the rest of the panel. I'll be watching.
Yeah, man. All right.
Blessing, AQ.
Was just a fall to registered by Michael.
Go ahead.
Yeah, man.
Everybody saying sweet. No, I hear Nicole say broom.
Where is Preacher? Last night when I mentioned sweet, Preacher said dreaming. But I saw the tired legs last night, The people who would look like they can threaten the sweep are the tired legs. And I think one day rest is good enough for Ilian to beat Dina Asher Smith and Tamara.
Manning just said something last night, Mannings. And this is where everything, so your argument will come to bear, You suggested that Sharika and Shelly should go to Ilian and say, come on, man. Virgin, hey, imagine. Hold on, Virgin. Come, Mr. Dreamer, I'm a dreamer. I like to dream. So I allow myself to dream. Imagine how historic this would be. The CM3 women sweeping the 100 meter and come back and sweep the 200 meter. I don't think that feat has, I am sure that feat has never been achieved in track and field history. And I'm not sure that it would ever happen again. If we were to have the CM3 women who swept the 100 meter to come and sweep the 200 meter, that would be a feat that would stand for 1,000 years, gentlemen. Trust me, that would be one of the most historic
You know what
features.
But
Sports.
like we predicted,
fast
Pioneer,
people.
wait, like we predicted, the start list is out. Like we predicted, Cambodia
So, and I'm
one
saying to you, listen,
Pioneer, let him give the start list. Hold on. Go ahead, Chris.
for the 200, the start list is out, you know.
yeah.
So for like we predicted, Cambodia 1, Ilian 2, bad news.
Jeez.
Asha Smith 3, Sharika Jackson 4, Tamara Clark 5. So you see, Ilian give up lane 5 basically by not winning that heat basically. Shelly and 6.
Are coming second.
Lane 7, Cine and Abistein lane 8.
Oh, jeez. No, man. Ilian winning. Ilian getting a medal. Where's Tamara Clark? Because Abistein not winning out there.
Tamara Clark is right side in between Shelly and Sharika.
She not Ilian getting the medal from lane 2.
Lane 2 too tight. Lane 2 is too tight.
Hey, here's what's going to happen. The major threat is on the outside. Steiner. She not winning out there. May I tell her that?
So where's Asha?
Asha in 3. Ilian will catch her.
Right beside
that is the lane that Ilian should have gotten, Virgin.
Ilian
that is the lane that Ilian should have gotten if she never mess up the
Pioneer.
Ilian would have got Lillian would have got the lane with Tamara Clark, you know, if she did.
If she had won the heat.
Lane 5.
If she had won, but may I say if she didn't even come second, she'd have get lane 3, Chris.
Yeah.
Lane 2 is gonna be a burden for her, Virgin. Right now I'm disappointed with that.
I think because the two persons who I think could certainly her getting a medal is Abby Steiner and Dean Asha Smith. I think Abby Steiner is out because she's in lane 8. She's out.
Lane 8 is a good lane these days, you know, Manning.
Mannings,
let me help you, Mannings.
Listen, man.
This is not Warren Weir, you know, sir.
No, hold on, Mannings. Let me help you, man. Listen,
what Eli did in the 4 hurdles from lane 8.
Listen, man.
This is not weird Van Niekerk.
Mannings, for the 200 meter, Mannings.
We have a caller here from New York.
Before you take the caller, man, let me make this one. You see, for the 200, I think the most disadvantageous lane draw you can have is lane 1 or 2 in a 200 meter race. It doesn't even affect you that greatly in for example, a 400 meter because you're not traveling at that express speed going into the corner. As I said to you, Ilian's height and Ilian is a very good curve runner, Virgin. And a good curve runner wants as open as a curve. Lane 8 would have been an advantageous lane because you have less of a sharp corner. Everybody's running 200 meter not money. But it's the sharpness of the corner and you having to lean into that corner that affects the athlete. You understand me? So it is Ilian. If it was Sharika that had drawn lane 2, I would have been more confident in the street because listen, Sharika is a finisher. Ilian gets her advantage by coming off the curve in front most of the times and maintaining. Now she'll come off of the curve a little bit behind and she'll go run down people. That is my fear for her. That's why I was hoping that she would have drawn one of the outside lanes. And even though I think that the sweep is still possible, I'm a little less confident now with her drawing lane 2.
To be honest, only Dina Asha Smith I'm worried about. I think she's going to dig deep because she came fourth in that 100 meters. So she's coming deep again.
She's a threat. All right, call her.
Sani will be a threat if Ilian of beat her far coming off of the curve.
Let's take the call and then we'll come back to your panel. Yes, caller, go ahead. Welcome to the show.
No, Manny's man. It was me, Diego, but I didn't know you guys were with a show. So I was a football question. So I leave you guys to do your thing, man. I have a football question for you.
Oh, you have a football question.
The first Calabar man is not interested in track and field. Something is wrong with that man.
Yeah. Manny's man, you're like ESPN 24-hour sports, man. You don't know well, man. Where you get the energy from, man?
Tell him what Mr. Manning.
What did he say? What did the young genius Lynch say? Yeah.
Go ahead, Chris Lynch.
It's the first Calabar man. I said, don't take part in track and field.
Oh, can I tell you why? Can I tell you why, man? It's my car. There's no reason for everything, you know.
Go ahead, Diego.
So Chris Lynch.
Yeah, man, not here, Diego.
My sport was football and cricket. Yeah, man. My first love is football and cricket. But what made me not even a track man, the way they treat footballers and cricketers compared to our Calabar's bias. It's not like Casey, Chris Lynch. We love all of them athletes. Calabar don't give no respect to the footballers and cricketers. All love and affection goes into track. They don't spend $1 on football. All the dollar go into track and field. So I take it personal, but I still watch it though, but I don't take it that serious. You're right.
All right, Boss Diego. So we'll talk.
So I call up the show, man.
We'll do. No problem.
Yeah.
All right.
Big up yourself, Diego.
Yeah, man. The 200 meters are up. First
men
semi-final.
Look at that. You want Blake now?
Gentlemen, let me say it.
Juan Blake is injured and he pulled out.
Yeah, Liam, I think he got a medical exemption.
Yeah.
To miss the 200
and run in the 4x1.
And he will still be eligible for to run the 4x1.
No man, he can miss that one there too, man.
No, man.
No. You get a medical exemption, my boss. But no one you come pull up on me in a race.
Gentlemen, I think we're gonna get some really good races in this men's 200 meter. From Libya. I like this youth. I watch him in the I think he has kind of slimmed down to me. I watch him from last year. In the NCAAs. He won the 200 meter. He normally run a poor bend, but he have a super finish. I can't go from Dominica to. This is gonna be a really good semifinal. I want to see. I remember it's top two, and then so Fred Curley I forgot put down him foot in this semifinals. I forgot put a little.
By the way, US I look for their broom again to in this like us in a Pioneer.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna try to go 1, 2, 3, 4. That is the top. As they have 4 quality athletes in this. So look at see how Curley run this 200 meter. People said it should be his best race considering that he's a 100 meter and 400 meter man, similar, not the same vein as Sherika, but I don't think he has mastered the art of running the 200 yet. Let us see. I think we'll see how him going at this semi-final. Now, I give Fambola the favorite stag, though, based on all I've seen from him since.
No, but
they're off. Curly running a really nice bend. Backing off a little bit, so he comes off the bend in 4th. Fambola out. Along with, well, Curly won't make it. Curly look like him out. Whoa! Curly finished 6th. Curly's out.
Yeah, because them things that on a just come or coming.
It's a condo from Fambola, from Mitchell Blake, from
Curly look like him stop run from before he come out the curve to a Pioneer. Like him feel something, you think so?
Yeah, he felt something. You could see him backing up.
Run
you could see him backing up, coming off the curve. I think him, all right, normally, let me tell you, this is a race I'm thinking the master yet, Because normally he runs a very conservative, he did it in the semi-final. Normally he runs a very conservative curve and try to open up on the stretch. You could see him trying to run a very hard curve here, and I think it affected him. I think he felt something coming off the curve because you could see where he backed off at about 80. Yeah.
You see no alliance and look boy. Bun him in a bun up Curly foot. Curly no want none of the pace there.
No man, if you feel something, you can't see it. You see him feel something and him kind of back up.
Yeah, you know want to pace them man.
Yeah, obviously seen put up him tight span him left leg. Obviously feel something in that leg.
I mean, I want to see the times. The times haven't come up yet. You see this youth Fambola, anytime he learn to run the curve, people talking about Noah, anyhow this youth learn to run the curve, nobody can beat it. 19.91. Chris, have you observed, Chris, that Dominica has this very vibrant the Dominican Republic.
Quarter milers.
No man, but just them program. We are see them enter events where them normally never wouldn't enter. We are see them.
We are see them pick up, man. Because that's we know that happening a Pioneer. Anytime you start to do good at something, someone else and then someone else and then so that's what's happening with Dominica.
They had what name? Santos. Logulin Santos. His brother is not running the 4 hurdles. And then there was Felix Sanchez, the 4 hurdler. So those were the 2 standard bearers to them for many years. It would be Santos
Superman.
The 400. The 400. Santos in the 400 and Felix in the 4 hurdles. But now we're seeing them spreading across many disciplines.
Just run national record in 2 races,
Who's that?
As in the Dominican Republic guy. He
broke
the national record
in the 200 meter.
Yeah, but he broke it in the heat. And then he break it again.
So Curly I don't know if you guys seen the feed that I'm seeing, but Curly just explained that he felt a cramp.
Yeah, man.
But he said that's all it is. He said it won't keep him out of the championships. Obviously, so that means him looking to run the 4x1.
Yeah,
because the man asked him the same question basically 3 times and he said, I'm good.
Big up the real
As far as we see it, me no want nobody to feel nothing in my race as Jamaican. So me no want you, with all due respect, you and Blake can just go on and easy and watch the next
gentlemen, in the chores, our gentlemen not doing so great. We have Dakers, I think he's in order. It was a 10th place adjuster and 9th with a show of 64 something.
All right, let's big up the real Wayne Walker.
Real Wayne Walker said Curly's out.
Don't know if that is the real Wayne Walker.
I'm wondering if it is the celebration, the LeBron James celebration that he gave after the 100-meter final. Still kicking.
The real Wayne Walker?
No man, Fred Curly.
You would have to tie that in. The amount of athletes that you win and do that, you tie.
Yeah, man. What's Rojas doing it last night, though?
Yeah,
because it's 64, 85.
How much race Hold on, Chris Lynch. Does Rojas have a next race after? He after the 100-meter race,
Yes, the man that win. The man is a 100-meter champion.
The only man we see do that and then go win after, was Usain Bolt,
Listen, I said to you, Preacher was saying that Curly said he felt a cramp in the interview just after the race. So
yeah, man, you could see it in the race. You could see it by him backing up. You saw where he
back up, he stop run.
Yeah, man, obviously. So he basically cruised down the home stretch. This is another interesting semi-final that come up again, gentlemen. I have been big on Jarim Richards from Trinidad all season. I think he might get a medal in this thing. I think he might be the one who will spoil the US 1-2-3. Well, the 1-2-3 now look shaky because from what I've seen of Kenny Benerick, he don't look like him up for the thing. So I think Jarim Richardson prime for a medal in this one. Let's see how I think he's running against Noah Lyles in the next semi-final.
Man, I passed that in my phone from Leo and Blake didn't make the 100-meter final. The man keep on. Every time Leo and Blake this up, the man said, he's a pass that him said, retribution reaching Johan.
Why?
Because you know, say him did went from not saying him not a beast again and him go back to the beast.
I'm gone back to the beast?
Yeah. So
yeah, but Chris, the reverse is true. Now I've heard a lot of persons say. Nicole Wallace is saying, Manning's man, Elaine I go run out her life for the sweep. I agree with you.
Manning's man, I agree with that.
Yeah, Nicole no track and feel like Manning's man.
Yeah, but it's just the lane, it's just a tightness of the curve, Manning's.
Yeah, that's not the problem.
People who know track and field tell that tight curve are gonna be a challenge for her. But as I was saying earlier, gentlemen, all the 200 meters that I've ever seen Fred Curly run, him run it one way. He would easy on the curve and run hard down the home stretch. I think him trying to open up on the curve this time is what affected him. But a lot of athletes, Chris. Yeah. A lot of athletes don't run 200. I say I never run the 200 because every time he run it, he have a hamstring problem.
Yeah, man.
See, a lot of quality sprinters who would want to double, don't double because it's a challenge of running
Yeah,
that curve. It
I
can
have
have
a
a
question to ask, right?
right.
Because I'm glad that they kind of made that point. Because what I want to ask is, after this season, should Shelly, just for the preservation of her longevity, do just focus on the 100 and see
The
if she can
older she get, that's what's going to take place,
and
you know,
going to the
because
Olympics?
yeah, the older she gets, she's not going to try to be in the mix of the
Yeah,
200.
and
All
It's
right.
this
just
going to
that she's still trying to
All right.
build that
All
resume.
right. I hear what you say, Chris. But me ask you something now. If she does a PB, let's say she run, I mean, I get kind of ridiculous. Nothing ridiculous. I get realistic.
No,
Let's
you
say she
can't get
runs.
ridiculous because she just run some good time. She just run a
All
good
right.
time.
So let's say she run 21:69 in the finals and gets a silver medal. Does she not double next?
next
She will
year
be
she's 1 year
motivated,
older.
of course.
Next year
Does she
she's
not
1 year
double next
older.
year?
She
Next
will
year
be
she's 1 year.
motivated.
No,
Yeah,
no,
but
I will not do it still because your body is 1 year older.
But
yeah,
we
but
know
Virgin,
that the older she gets, she's going to.
Shelly's right now.
She
Shelly, I look
still
like
want to
fine.
dominate, you
Shelly,
know.
I look
If
like
there's an
fine
event that she
wine
can
and
dominate,
rum
she
to me,
know that
right?
she have the 100 lock up in a certain way.
Right now,
So,
Shelly, I look like some real what you call it now? Appleton Estate drum when them bury for years and when them dig it up, it's nicer than when them bury it, Virgin. You see, Shelly
Pioneer,
at age
yes,
As
Denville
far
is
as
saying
you
that
see, it
Pioneer
seems
Denville
like
Curly.
and Jackson, Pioneer
it
Curly,
Curly.
seems like Mannings.
hold on, CC, and then I'll come to you. It says Curly's pet event is the 400, so the curve is not an issue. Then Nicole says
No, but
time.
as I pointed out
running the
earlier,
curve at
Denville,
speed.
running the curve at speed is what affects the hamstring. The curve in the 400 meters is a mile curve. You jog around the curves basically. You don't sprint into the curves in a 400 meter, Denville. So that is the difference.
All right,
So
CC was
and as
making
I
a
said,
point. Go ahead,
Listen,
CC.
no, may I say, man, I'm lose my chain of thought, here, man. John was start.
All right, don't worry.
All
We'll
right,
pick up
CC.
with
I just want to pick up with Nicole. But that's also Nicole, the same reason why I think Shelly would be in the mix. When I saw the eats last night is the same reason why I know that the sweep is coming again.
what?
Elaine, after running that race tonight, realized that there's a medal there for her.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not out of reach. It's not like somebody run some insane time and put her out of reach. A medal is there for her.
Eagle Republic is saying Shelly should train for the 200 meters but run the 100 meters.
I don't think she can do that.
No, but no man, but 200 training helps you 100 in the morning. Helps with the speed endurance.
She
Shelly
will
don't
still
have
do
to
200 things. She will still do like 200 meters and all of that in
man, and
in
200
preparing
and
for the
150
100.
and everything. So.
All right, the second heat is coming up with Rashid Dwyer.
Yeah man. No man. The second heat doesn't have Rashid Dwyer. Rashid Dwyer is in the third heat.
Yeah.
The second heat has Ben Eric, Noah Lyles, and Jerry Richards. I look for a good run. I look for a good race here. Obviously, Richards will go on qualify as an automatic qualifier. Adams from South Africa also look good in the heat. So the 4 men in the middle, I go have a nice little race. I think Lyles are going to win it easily. But I expect Richards to be second.
So what I was saying earlier is that if right now as far as I see it, I don't see any medal for any of the men. So all of the medal table that look likely right now is women. You know, it's
4
like
by 1.
let me see. I don't see no medal for the men.
All right, the teams that normally provide the competition for us in the 4x1, they're not strong this year. Italy, not so strong because with Jacobs out. Great Britain don't look so great either. Jamaica kind of shaky. The Great Britain team is not what it was last year. So those are two of the teams that beat us last year. So we should be able to slide in somewhere for a bronze medal. We have other teams that can contend with, but based on the quality that we have, we consider that we have two. If Blake is even a shadow of himself, or at his best, close to his best, we have 3 men running on sub 10, and we have 2 men on the team, and 2 other men on the team who run 10 flat.
Pioneer.
So we think we should medal.
You hear me
We
say?
should medal in the 4x1.
Pioneer.
Barring any unforeseen circumstances.
I don't Chris Lynch, I don't want, remember, we saw this before, and I hate to keep going back to the legend's name, but we saw where the legend never looked so well and still go take up this 4x1 here. Pull out of the 200 meter, which is his event, and take up the 4x1. Pull up in the two bills and still go take.
No, but he wasn't entered. He wasn't entered in the 200 meter to start with.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It wasn't
year round we do the 100.
Yeah,
all right. He wasn't even entered in the 200 meter. He wasn't even entered because you know
never
100%.
conditioned for that. He was on retirement already.
And then this man here was same condition feet and him pull out the race. Me no want
1963. No lies look unbeatable, Virgin. No lies look like him in a prime form. Richards got third. Ben Eric second in 1985. Ben Eric and Richards actually get the same time, 1985. That should qualify. That should give Richards a place in the final. But like Elaine, he might end up with the same problem and draw a sharp inside lane. Adams on the cusp with a 20.10. I think Richards allowed the man to get away a little too far from him off of the curve. He never run a good curve at all, and it's normally a man who has an excellent curve. He allowed Ben Eric and Lyle to kill him off of the curve. Come off of the curve too far ahead of your Virgin. You can't catch him man there. The man they have top end speed too. Try to make a push in the home stretch, but come up a little bit too short. I don't know how they credit both men at the same time, because to me, Ben Eric was stealing.
Hey, CC, that is for you here. My name said
I clearly see Manning's in the chat as well. I see Manning's there at the comment.
Man said
glasses. Man, sure that you that. You sure that you
I mean when I talk glasses, man, I'm Manning's there. Say real baller. Glasses man, a yellow cap man, a real track analyst. Manning's a CC, stick to football.
Now what message still pioneer? I believe that if you and Blake run the race there, and this is going to sound away, we're not going to go anywhere because we are going.
Put him for the box shit. Give the box shit. No, give that. Boy, you know you probably have a point. I mean, let's say give him the box shit. But
believe me.
So it looks right now. When things I'm gonna rather give Oblique Civil the box shit.
But Pioneer, I already explained to you that Jacobs is coming back for that 4x1,
No, but Chris Lynch, they can run the team.
Sure.
See a medical exemption.
In the heats. No, they can run in the heats.
Jacobs more than
unless he has the medical exemption now, Chris. We never hear about him getting it. So if he got it, then him can run.
He's not a Jamaican, so we're going to hear about a Jamaican.
No, so Chris Lynch, let them run in the heats and see what time they do. Because
you have that information, Chris?
No, man. I feel more than likely. Wait, man.
Yeah.
Remember, I just Pioneer. The fact that the man come out and run the 100, and basically him test it and him realize that him just not in the shape for compete for a medal. So him just back off and say, "Let me get a 4x1." That me I think say him a compensate and say, "Let me get a 4x1 medal."
Yeah, but even with that, consider Chris. The team the fact them in a farm means that the Italian team weaker than they were last year.
No, but him still have a chance at a medal.
I'm going to tell you a couple of things happened last year, Chris.
Well, Jacob let me make a point. And then all right, I am saying that what they need to do is run our strongest team without Blake in the heat. If that team does a time that is ranked close to the fastest time and one of the top 2 times, I would not bring in Blake.
Agreed.
You understand?
I agree.
That's a good suggestion, and the botany is a very good important part.
Right. So with that considered now, gentlemen, may I ask you now, what the order when I suggest order?
They have a guy named Conroy Jones.
Yeah.
Okay. Them are gonna run Conroy Jones starting at more than likely, I think.
Him is not even a great starter, I know. Conroy Jones to who?
We have Kemar Bailey Cole. Yeah, he might go run. Bailey Cole.
You know that the dilemma is there for me. We don't have no curve runner. We don't have no curve runner on that team.
Rashid.
Unless you're gonna use the wire.
Yeah, look what he do.
So what do you do? What now do you do with Akeem Blake
Finish
and
it.
Civil? Huh?
I
No,
am
you have
giving.
Civil
I'm
and
giving.
Yeah,
Akeem Blake.
Civil and
I am
Akeem
giving.
Blake.
I'm giving Akeem Blake the box
The
stretch.
start.
No, the box
Box
stretch.
stretch.
Yeah.
The fastest runner for me if run the box stretch.
And
So give him the box stretch.
yeah.
No. Akeem Blake, I give Civil the box stretch. I give
Yeah.
Civil the box stretch. We try for him. That for me, that some most times is the most impactful leg on it, really. If you have somebody who can eat up the box stretch and give an advantage going into the third leg, then you have something going, Bridget.
Unless they're going to use Akeem Blake to start it because he's a very good starter.
Akeem Blake finish for me. You use Akeem Blake to finish for me. So
I
use Conrad Jones as.
I would not start it with Conrad Jones.
So wait, they arrest and arrest Civil. I one race,
No,
I one
Civil
change
on
on
the
the
What kind
box
of
box.
man they said it?
Only can make one change, you know.
We not arrest Civil.
Oh, now use him then.
No, we said the box stretch. I run the straight.
I heard a 5 name here a while ago. Me here. Do I? Yeah?
All right. The 5 names come in, CC, because we are looking for a man for run the curve. Because after 100 meter, after the automatic qualifiers from the 100 meter, we don't have a curve runner there. There's no curve
And that's
runner.
where Johan Blake comes in.
Really, and that was where Blake would come in, but you can't use Blake for run the curve considering them have issues with the hamstring and Achilles issues. So you know, gamble, you don't want to take that gamble. So the obvious choice would be, you know, if bring in the man we are going to run for we right now at 200 meters.
I think Blake gonna get so much rest. He might gonna be all right coming back.
As a 200 meter, especially.
Look at Nichols 4. Boy,
Bloomfield.
Bloomfield.
That's the first comment I disagree with Nichols.
Bloomfield should run the mix relay. That team should run.
Bloomfield never impressed me that much.
Bloomfield in no type of shape. Him shows that in the,
season. Yeah, so him said Conrad, Akeem, Bloomfield, and Civil. Bloomfield never show me the shape unless Bloomfield will be showing me some. All right, unless if Bloomfield was showing something in training, then the truth
Bloomfield not showing us nothing.
The truth is, you know,
Bloomfield running, brother, and him don't show us nothing.
No, the truth is that him draw lane 2 as a tall man. That work against him in the heat, you know. Because he was in lane 2 as a tall man. I'm tell you how lane 2 affect tall athletes.
Let's look how Rashid Dwyer does on the curve in this 200.
He run a better curve than Chris. You observe something again, Chris. We have another Dominican athlete in this 200, you know.
Yeah,
so don't be surprised if Dominica has a good. So don't be surprised if Dominica has a good 4x1 team too. Because the athletes have been doing pretty well. Another thing that affected the 4x1 last year. Tartu run past Civil down the home stretch last year, you know, for Italy.
This is a different Civil, you know.
Different Civil. So that's what I tell you, Chris, that's why I factor into we have a shade of a chance. Because the Italian team would have gotten weaker and our team would have gotten stronger. So I'm going to give us a chance for a medal in that one.
No, man, we're right up there. What do you mean chance? We're supposed to look at the super medal and say, our medal. And I challenge USA for the goal.
CC said no medal.
Look like you want to put on something serious, you know. Whoa. 1 night. Now look like you want to do something in the semi-final. 1977. Man, lay down a marker, Bridget.
Rashid Dwyer look like he must struggle, brother.
Yeah, man. He said he had issues last night. So that here we go again. So one more problem in our relay again. Dwyer said he felt something last night, and that was like 20.7. 20.8.
Look at the race again. It look like him as him come out, him drive phase around 4 steps.
He said he felt something last night. Man. Is that under 20 record that this Virgin run again? Okay. Under 20 record. Well, you know what I tell me? Say, if they put that as well, the under 20 record not Chris. That means that the time that he ran in 1949 wasn't ratified, you know.
It ratified, man.
Yeah, so them just put up this as the world under 20 record. Now them just put the 1977 as a record. Yeah, man, they can't say do I nurse something, man. Do I look him look.
Yeah, look
He's
up,
nursing
come out of the dry face like him stop, run. Look.
Yeah, man, I'm nursing some.
So why them care so much injured people got the thing, man?
Try to get second. And the who's that? Aaron Brown not get third.
That's a Jamaican, you know, man. It's telling the last night, right?
Aaron Brown, yeah.
Yeah.
Most of the Canadian sprinters have Jamaican roots, you know. Our two ladies didn't make it in the high jump.
I think Frederick Dakers is 8th in the shot in the discus.
Yeah, 9th. Last time I saw it was 9th, and
yeah, I think he moved up to 8th.
Okay.
And my favorite race coming up now, you know.
Which one is that?
1500 meters final. Them race I'm loving it. Them and they are sprinting that come like a 400 meters to me now.
Justin jumped 91.93 and Williamson jumped 1.89.
So what do you think, Pioneer? Lyles look like the favorite.
Yeah, Lyles look like the favorite. Lyles look like he might have the beat, but we will look forward to that race still.
The thing with Lyles can run the 100, you know. So him fast at the 100 meter too. So I think that help is 200 meter. Basically.
Yeah. But they have tipped him to be the next boat, you know. So him spent some years at try on the 100 meter. Much to I'm failed. I think him start time let down. Him not have the top end speed like a bolt to catch up, but him have a starting problem in the 100 meter. So I don't know as him career progress how that how pan out for him. But for me him for circle at the 200 meter. Don't try to be bold. Just be Lyles, a very, very great 200 meter.
Anyways, I think that Shariat and the Norwegian athlete are going to put down a piece of race in the 1500. The two Kenyan, Kipsang,
you mean
Shariat and
Inga.
Yeah, man. To go be a piece of race.
Him can't get beaten.
What?
That is a new Norwegian.
Timothy Shariat beat him, man. Me I tell you, man.
Inga Britson can't get beaten Mannings.
You know me, I bet you piece of land when me have done a Salt Spring.
I'm gonna have piece of Canterbury, so.
I'll be back for real baller, man. You want back. You want back for the tour.
Yeah, man, we're there real baller, man. We're not going anywhere, man. We're there right to
the
duration of the World Championships, you know.
I can't let CC go for his broom and miss something like that. CC has his broom right next to him, man. Don't leave.
Yeah, man, real baller. We and CC and the broom will be back for the 200 meter final.
No, but I'm not telling a lie still, man. When I look at it, bro. Remember, you know, Abby Stein run from January, you know. A big goal, and she run out her collegiate in that period there.
About 4 times she have to try peak.
All right.
But she comes against the big
sweep.
Problem.
We still see the sweep, but I would have been much more confident if Ilian did draw in here. But we still see the sweep. I think after resting and coming up, Ilian just have to come up with a nice race strategy, running out a lane too. That is what is going to be required. And she have to go battle with Dina and Tani going down the home stretch. That is where the race is.
I'm not going to dismiss this because I want to put it out there now, you know. Don't surprise if Ilian runs second. Do not be surprised.
All right, Chris. You put it out there.
Do not be surprised if you run second.
Manning's gone. I want to take a Manning's about something. Because Manning's is advocating. Manning's, what?
Yeah.
You're advocating for us to be switching some of our sprinters. Do you realize that on the male side, Manning's, we have been having an issue with 200 meter. From when? You realize that?
But that is helping my point.
No, but why would I be switching sprinters to other events when we need some sprinters to make what I need to do is get good in the 200 meters. So I want to transform some of these 100 meters sprinters.
Listen, some of the man them. Listen, I don't know if you realize at our national trials, there are men running 22 something at our national trials. Them man enough here.
Ishmael King asked the same thing. Ishmael King asked, we are the 200 meter prospects, and that is where I think Chris Taylor needs to come down to the 200 meter. I think Akeem Bloomfield needs to focus on the 200 meter. I think Bloomfield needs to concentrate.
Antonio Watson's a good athlete.
Antonio Watson is coming up, but him not reach yet, man. Him still around 20.7, man. He's still at 20.7, 20.8.
You identify the problem is, look at Arian Knighton. Him focus on him 200, right?
Why not?
We don't have no athlete now in high school like a Arian Knighton who say, okay, I'm a specialist 200 meter.
Exactly, Chris Lynch.
I'm a specialist. Everybody want to do everything.
Everything the school have them do specialize.
No, hold on, no. But man, that is what me if that is what you're saying, I can agree with you that. Yeah, advocate for sprinters other events. Bolt came out of high school, Bolt came out of high school and dropped the 400 meter, and decided, listen, I'm a 200 meter specialist. And it was only when he realized now that he had mastered and conquered after 2007 when he won the silver medal. And him say him challenge him coach. Say, listen, if I broke Donald Corey record on the 200 and he allow me to run to 100, then
every time the man them tell me say Chris Taylor is a top 400 meter quarter mile, I say no, he could be a greater 200 meter sprinter. Simple.
I think you need to focus on it.
As a pioneer, you touch on a good point, you touch on a brilliant point. I think a lot of the athletes now realize that Bolt was specializing in 200 meter.
Yeah,
before he took on the ability to do the 1 and the 2. Before he took on
the
champs culture must change. Yeah, that's I agree.
Change because look what happened now. The NCAA culture is similar to the champs culture, where they run a lot of events. But you know what? Abby Steiner came to she run the 1-2 at NCAA for points.
And the 4x4.
Champs, and the 4x4 and the 4x1.
And the 4x1.
Because the NCAA championship and the champs culture is the same thing. You're running for points once you go to some big school. Once you go to school that is competing then. So, but Abby Steiner come to the US trials and focus on her 200. She never tried to go to 100. There's a girl in the 4 hurdles for the US. Same thing. She do 400 meter and she do 4 hurdles to
Hey.
She win both of them. She win both of them. But she come to the US trials and do the 4 hurdles and qualify. Britton Wilson is the name.
Chris Lynch, you make me have a ball out, me go for my chauffeur.
How that man?
What that is, man?
Why man go for a bang? Is that a bang that they go for man?
You have to go for my chauffeur. Chris Lynch, we don't kill Pioneer now. You see, if Jamaica were going to these championships to compete for points and not just medal, we would find athletes for every event. So we can't.
But Mannings.
Big point to make. If we were going there to get points, would I have a pole vaulter?
But Mannings, you're forgetting something, Mannings.
What?
Mannings, there's a qualifying standard to make the World Games, Mannings.
Yeah.
So it's not like champs, so you can just send an athlete to finish 8th in whatever slow time in order to get the point.
But that is the point, Pioneer. There's
a qualifying standard, and you're advocating. Mannings, we do have pole vaulters, We do have pole vaulters, and we do have javelin throwers, and we do have only how much you want to participate in. But guess what? We are not up to that standard in those events.
I agree with you. What I am saying though, that if when we went to these championships, the champion is not based on medal, but is based on accumulation of points like champs.
Yeah.
We would take a more concerted effort.
And you're saying that to say what?
The point I'm making is that because of that, I still believe that if we are more intentional, we can find athletes in all of those other events.
And as I tell you know what I'm gonna do tomorrow? I'm gonna calculate, and I thought about it today. I'm gonna calculate how many athletes we had in field events. So those are throws and jumps.
Yeah.
And then I go work out all of the other countries and show you. I can show you say right now Jamaica probably in the top 5. I mean include the US who they're home. We are probably top 5 if you were to do an accumulative number in terms of the amount of field event athletes we have. right at this championship, we're probably not the top 5 right now. Possibly. If not
Let me
top
say
5,
this,
definitely
though.
top 10. Definitely top 10.
Yeah.
Or probably
Let me
top
say
8,
this.
at least top 8. And imagine that a couple of these events like the javelin, we don't have no athletes, you know, and the pole vault, we don't have no athletes, and the hammer. And even if I were to, even with us being missing from both males and female from those 3 events, if we add up all of our field event athletes, Mannings, we still probably rank top 5 or top 8.
Hey, real
You know,
handball,
the amount of-
real handball. I'm like a girl, me thinking of real handball. Well,
Yeah.
Fake like LA, man.
Let me say this though. Like, let me
Yeah,
say this.
if my bank sound like a ketchup cool, real boy.
Let me say
Real
this.
boy, Mannings, I make look like it gets cool or something star. Look like it have like about 15 years now in the blood.
Let me say this. Too much time, too many athletes, because I think this is the problem. And I think no, a lot of athletes have been looking at the mirror and assess yourself. What do you want to be good at the 100 and the 200, or do you want to be great at one of the event? You can be excellent.
Either one or two.
For example, Shelly run 200 meter some of the time, you know. But you have the moments when she want to do it. When she did it in 2013 and she won the medal, she said 200 always challenge her, so that is why she will take it on. But she have her moments when she's focused on the 100 meter. So sometimes, and she's right now, arguably, the greatest 100 meter sprinter ever. Whether you want to put to a man, woman, or a child night.
No. Cece, don't do that.
Cece, calm down, no man. Why you
don't take a beat, Cece. Cece, don't take a beat. Hold on it. Stick up in. Nicole Wallace said, we need to have more meets
But I'm going to say something before you say
field events. Hold on, Cece. Most field events are
only
gentlemen, help me because I think
only done at champs, and that's it. We spend more time doing track events.
All right, shoot, but we get in there, Nicole. We have throwing meets now and field events meet now in Jamaica. I think you have maybe about 4 or 5 on the calendar. So we're getting there. But Cece, please don't take that beat there with the money.
Hold on, I'm gonna finish my point on a pioneer. My point is this, because I said arguably, and we can always do this.
Yeah,
remember, you know. All right, arguably, because first of all, Shelly has done what when him the Asafa Powell would have done in terms of Asafa has the most sub 10, Shelly has the most sub 11 time.
More sub 10 9, more sub 10 8, more sub 10 7.
So she has all of that down, right?
Yeah.
She has won 5 out of the last 7. She went to 7. She went to 8 World Championship. Competed in the 100 meter in 7 of them, to my knowledge. Yeah. And she won 5 gold medal in those, right? So it's like, the point is,
she didn't go to 18. She never got 18.
Yeah, man, she got 18. She got 2007. She got 2007.
So she got 7,
9, 11, 13, 15,
19, and now.
Oh, 7 then.
7 she got. 7 participate in a 6 and win 5.
Yeah. So that even make it more brilliant. But I said this to say, Jail Hyde finished for the final in an automatic spot. But Jail Hyde was the slowest of all the Jamaicans, right? So to me, what the crowning thing that she probably not have, where you just say, all right, for example, because we know the man is the man, and the myth, the legend, was both of the world record and stuff. But the thing about it is, the time is great and everything, you know. But when you have a body of work or you put in and everything, I'm not saying she is, you know. I'm saying there's an argument for it, you know.
Right.
Because the work that she's put in, her first gold medal came at the same time with Usain Bolt in 2009. And she has a gold medal right now, and Bolt is working from home on the couch, watching the World Championship.
So see, I put two caveats on Shelly getting there for Bolt. All right. The first thing she offered, because when you look at Bolt have the championship record for the world champion.
Shelly has the
Olympic
championship record.
He have the championship record for both the 100 and the 200. So I'm
about the 100 only, you know.
No, but he have the championship record for the 100.
Ever, you know.
No, well, he have the championship make record for the 100, see?
Yeah.
Which was set in 2009, which is also the world record. he also has the championship record for the Olympics.
Yeah.
The 9.63 that he did in London. See?
Yeah.
Now, when you look at Shelly just get her first championship record this year. Let me tell you the caveat when me put on Shelly now. And I am not one who say she can't get there, Bridget. See, me I remove all of what Bolton has meant to track and field off the track. May I keep it purely on the track now. And even with Shelly's impressive resume, what she lack, a couple of things she lack. Bolt have the back-to-back 3 Olympic. Shelly try after that and fail. See, so me tell you what Shelly would have to do for me now, for make me say. 3 things she have to do for make me say she can catch both. She'd have to win 1 more world title, possibly next year in a Budapest. See? She have to go closer than Ilian to the world record, which means she have to go run faster than 10.54 for me. So she has to be the woman, if she even broke the record now, she has to be the woman who goes closest to the world record. You can't tell me say you want to compete with Bolt when you know reach close. You're somebody that's participating who is faster than you at their best. You understand? And then she'd have to go back to Paris.
Calm him down for me, Nico.
Well, I know.
She'd have to go Paris. Hold on, see. She'd have to go Paris now and go win that 3rd Olympic 100-meter title. You see, when she do all of those 3 things, win the 3rd Olympic title, win another world title, and go closer to the world record than Ilian or broke the world record, then we can say she catch back both.
May I show you something? The reason why I said this.
Hold on.
I'm not saying.
CC, 1 sec. Let me welcome.
Welcome a Virgin National to the team.
Yeah, man. Welcome, National.
National.
All right, CC, continue.
National just show up on the topic here again. So, like, it's a national.
Yeah, National competition or something.
Let me say this, Pioneer. I don't say, listen, I'm not saying she passed both, you know. The reason why I said this, a lot of people throwing Ilian in there, and yes, Ilian did the double. But the only way Ilian passed Shelly is not because of the time she running, you know. It's not time, you know. It's not because she's the fastest woman alive, you know. It's not that, you know. Ilian have to go to the next Olympic, go double again. Because she's not getting anything in the World Championship. She now win no world title. So obviously, she has to go to the Olympics and double again. So she have a triple double. So
yeah, but even with the triple double,
that's the only way. That's the only. If Ilian get a triple double, no time, no can't take out nobody out it. I done it done.
All right, gentlemen, not to throw cold water on what Shelly has just done. What Shelly has just done is greatness, my brother. I love what Shelly does. But Ilian basically gave up all of this, my friend. Ilian was in the farm of her life. All that shoulder injury, that shoulder injury, if she was coached by Stephen Francis, not stopping her. Once it's not no hamstring or Achilles, it's not stopping her from winning back this year again. Probably not the double, but the 100-meter. Not to throw cold water. Even Pioneer know this, you know. Pioneer was scared of Ilian. If Pioneer was picking Ilian at one point because of the farm she was in last year. So it's not to throw cold water on what Shelly do, because Shelly do it. Ilian not do it. And that is her business for wanting to switch coach at a point in her career when she at her highest. So that is her business, basically.
Yeah, which title Ilian have that Shelly don't have?
Olympic 200-meter title. Back to back.
200-meter Olympic title.
Back to back, double. Shelly don't have that.
That's why I said to me, that is where she have to go cement her. That's why I say she have to go cement her legacy. I remember, you know, Shelly in 2013 went treble, 100, 200, 4x1. You understand what I say? Shelly realized that, all right, my God, 08, Shelly is the first, woman, probably the English-speaking Caribbean, to win a gold medal in the 100-meter at the Olympics. So at the end of the day,
so is Bolt the first man thing.
That is why I'm saying to you that Shelly and Bolt success came about in and around the same time, the 08, and to the point where Shelly is doing this up to this point, just the same. It shows there's a different.
Let me allow my Virgin National.
Right now,
forget
my top
National.
Top 3 athlete. Shelly, Ilian for what she do, and Merlin Atty. So that is where it is. in my book. That is where it is right
Alright.
now. And Ilian need
Alright.
to do a double again.
Don't come to VCB neither, no, brother. VCB
No,
Yeah,
resume
but
is not normal.
yeah, but
but
I think what the fact that Merlin Atty has the medals
Longevity.
and
Merlin have longevity
one of
over
the
VCB,
medals
but
and
VCB
Merlin
has a more
Atty once
impressive
held the
resume.
record for about the sub
See,
11 and the
yeah,
sub 22.
yeah,
And she still have the sub 22 record.
yeah. Let's bring in national and then yeah. Go ahead, national.
boy, General, me real, yo, how be your bold name in this argument? What bold name are doing that argument? Big man thing. Just keep bold name out of that thing, you know, man. We're bold for track and field in a brethren. Track and field was a sport dead in a brother. Everybody run the fastest
We're not
positive.
bring the element tonight, national. We're trying not to bring that element.
No, man, not bring him in, none at all. No element, just don't bring the same back.
You know
We're
why?
not bring the impact, the after track impact on it.
You know
No,
why,
man, you can't bring, you have to bring everything, man.
When reasoning LeBron versus Jordan, you don't want everything, you know. So
yeah, man. So listen, nobody take no little part. Hold on, it's the mere fact you have to take out a little part out of the thing for try. Make it look like.
Whoa!
Well, I know. Yeah, me answer no. Because more, me CC go to. Well, I know. Me can't stop CC. Me can't stop a man from have them book for them right, you know. No man, yeah, your opinion. Cause when you put in your book, your opinion. You know. But you really put Merlin Atty over VCB. Why you used to do that? Why you use as a measuring stick for come to your?
What I used to do that is Merlin ran in the dirtiest era of track and field. Against the dirtiest period, so I put everything in it. Dirtiest period in track and field, and still somehow won 10 medals in the World Championship, 10 individual medals, the most individual medals, and she still won at the most sub 11 in the 100 meter, the most sub 22 in the 200 meter to this day. So it's like all of those things. And if certain aspects weren't in track and field, if track and field was cleaned up like it is right now, then we would have been having a different conversation.
No, but let's have a big upset. Let's have a big upset in the 1500 meter.
Yeah, I can't believe. I know I can't believe.
Yeah, man. Inga Brisson get beaten. And the time of the Virgin run too. The time of the British Virgin white man run is like is a spectacular time. Run Inga Brisson run 3 minutes 29.47. When I say the Virgin time come up here. 3:30 is a standard in a 1500 meter. And so if you're man I run 3:29.47 and I get beaten, then this Virgin I run out him hard. Mannings was speaking the Kenyans for beat Inga Brisson, but this Virgin I take him at the 200 mark and challenge him coming home and hold him out.
The favorite get silver and the man basically him look stunned.
Disappointed, man. Shell shock.
Yeah, man. So back to the program at an end.
Yeah, national. Sorry about
it. It's for me. This is for me, you know. This is in my book now, you know. Not your book, CC. This is in my book. You know when time relevant for me? When you have a medal for sure with it and the type of medal for sure with it. Because me can guarantee you if you should have called Merlin Atty right now and ask her if she willing for trade all of them time that we should run for one goal, one of BC Olympic goal. Me you know what she gonna say. Me you know so she gonna say, give me one of them goal and take and away with all of them fast time there. Time now. Stephen Francis, me listening for an interview. And the question was asked by him, what about the young trainers coming up now? Him say, look here, him name out 2 man. And him say, them 2 man, him name out him, Glenn Mills, and the next brethren. I try to remember the brother name. But anyway, the interviewer asked him, so what to so and so and call some youngster name will come up in the thing. Him say, look here, let me tell you this. The first him say when I saw Paul run 998. And then him come back, come run 995. Him say my cat, him happy. Yeah? And him say, all right, shoe company, come look for me athlete now. The man say, you know, the shoe company tell him, say, coach, the man run too fast time. But on a time make we move. His trophies make we move. So in a medals, make we move.
So them only for fast time the way you tell me about. It's like you gotta tell me now, so if I come tell us I have a poll the greatest run all
But
when we ever
national,
see.
me go kick away your point in a national. You bring one point, you go get dash way, no.
No, you gotta kick away your point, your
No,
point.
your point where you just bring dash way, no. Come see one girl run 110-7, you know. And I still she have right now in this track and field, yeah. The Alien actually have this, yeah.
Well, now where's that?
One girl run 110-7 and fear deal what she got. Where them put her up and post her when Alien got double. And a fear picture me as if
which country she come? Which country she
No, we're not using the country now. We're not using them.
Who mentioned Shakari. Well, talk Shakari. But that is not sport. Look here. Me and you know so that have absolutely nothing to do with that. Have nothing to do with sporting, boss. And if that you put in a yearbook, you have to go watch it with your book in a general. Nobody watch them people them.
Well, the national pioneer, everybody just see one of the biggest upset in the
that's the upset
That's an upset at the 12 champs.
Are beating in Brighton, and none of the Kenyan them get 9 top 3.
Man, they run the Kenyan for the podium.
Out of the team.
Yeah,
but that's too short. If you look in the Virgin, going down to top. Well, give me a second, man. National going down to top 7, you know. To the top, up to the top 7, you know, is either season best, personal best, and the man who win when I world leading. That is an amazing 1500 meter race, Virgin. And the two Kenyans run 3 minutes 30, and the 7th and 8th. 6 and 7.
This is the reason why I have to run the races in a Pioneer.
Sure.
That's why
the race
good right now.
All right, good, lovely. Watch this now. Anyway, when we come on late, so. Me hear some names I call like the comparisons about Alien and Shelly. I did hear both name mentioned, but I don't think it makes sense if you really call both
names. We don't about comparison still not national. It's a CC. The argument every year. Probably hear some people with them. But kind of try to shut him down early before you come on still. We kind of the figure say you come on the national, but me not try to get him to go down there.
So what CC I say? When more your brother CC I say?
No, he said there's a debate to be had. He not say
I am not saying. All right, listen to this. It's when it's a male athlete versus a female athlete. There's a gulf because of other little aspect outside the fact that one of them a champion and the other one a champion. You understand? There's just even if Alien was to run the world record for the female. It would be brilliant, or even if Shelly ran it, it would be brilliant, but it would not be the same. It would not resonate the same as Bolt record when run. Or as a man breaking the world record for that men's side.
But in a fairness, women sprinting right now in the world has taken over from man sprint. They get more attention now. You know why that is? Bolt has put the world record to a place. Think about it. We don't consider floor draw record unbreakable or untouchable. Alien went within 0.05 of that record in the region. Just last year, you know. Bolt has set his record where since him set it, no man apart from himself has gone within 0.11. The closer man got to 958 is 969. See, no man not gonna nowhere near that except Bolt himself will go back at 963, which is the same 0.05 away from it. So women sprinting has garnered so much steam now because women are running faster time and they're going closer to the world record right now. So that's why I said to you, if Shelly get in the conversation, any at all for me, she have to make sure that she's the woman who's closest to the record. You can't have a woman who a man can say. I mean, you're having them with the argument on the radio today. A man can say, at her best, she's better than you. There's nobody who you can put that argument to come to both. At both best.
I'm going to show you something, Pioneer.
Yeah.
But may I show you something, Pioneer?
And that is somebody who compete as your time compete against it, you know.
And gentlemen, I just ask CC. I know more and know, you know. If I CC, I look on Shelly and with a Shelly and an Alien or Shelly and Bolt. Who CC I try size up Shelly and with that.
Kids, everybody. Kids, everybody in the world.
So when you say CC?
Everybody. CC.
I am telling
Chris,
any woman.
Chris, see another surprise there, Chris. Chris,
another
surprise that I jump in, Chris.
The
More here when
Australian.
CC say, man.
Australian.
The
Yeah, man. That's
Australian girl
right.
winning.
More
Yeah.
here when CC say.
Listen what I say, national.
Yes, my brother.
If you put any woman against a man, it is difficult to compare in sports because of other little factors surrounding
So you
sports
say
surrounding
already.
society.
So you say already. What's your name? They behind the 8 ball. If you're gonna try come sign her up with both.
She already
with
behind the 8 ball.
But CC, we can't
So
disagree with that.
so we are not. Well, I know Pioneer. CC look like
Serena, the greatest tennis player of all time.
Pioneer.
Eh?
Well, I know. In a track and field. No, man. No. You see, it not really goes off for certain other things, you know. It not really works so because me know that in a games like tennis, me know say Serena can drive more.
Gentlemen,
Serena
jump on just before the hurdle starts. So now give me about 5 minutes. I'll jump on.
Yeah. Watch this now. Me know say Serena can pull more crowd than some of the big male tennis players in because she's that good. When they're that good in a certain sport, you will pull crowd. But in a track and field, it not really works of the truth. Woman kind of I don't know why, but woman kind of behind the 8 ball. But it's all like catch what a disclaimer before you say what you really there say because me never listen what you say, but you say oh you sound like what you say. It sound like catch what a little disclaimer for say national. Me know me forget too little for when me have to say no, but just listen to that part. The reason why because
all right. The thing about me throwing up the bold thing is to say that Elaine right now is not ahead of Shelly because if you really look for compare Shelly with somebody, the person you have to compare Shelly with you can't compare Shelly with the person, and that person is not on the female side, so it's not comparable because Shelly's achievement.
But
Shelly's
same like
achievement.
how you say, Elaine is closer to Shelly than Shelly is closer
it's
to
the
Bolt,
ball.
my friend.
Yeah. Naturally.
But Elaine is closer because Elaine probably still Shelly is what 35. Depends on how Elaine
35
take care
going
of her
36.
body. Depends on how Elaine take care of her body. She's supposed to be 30 now. So
no, look here, you know, me disagree with something you said though. You said earlier that if Ilian did there Stephen Francis, she would have win these races. Me not so sure about that. Because she did Stephen Francis and I run Earth and lose enough for the race them.
yeah, but
so
she not run Earth. She not run Earth right now.
Well, but at the same time, guess what? You don't know what really this can't. Remember, we never hear about shoulder, you know. We used to hear about Achilles. Now that shoulder thing is so like something fresh. So me can't say if she did that Stephen Francis should have win. Me can't tell her that. You see the time we are run at some good time, you know, she run injured.
No man.
So an injured no respect nobody in a brethren.
Man, national. The farmer Ilian did in last year.
Yeah, but you never have that injury. But you never have that.
Achilles no bother. If I shoulder she talk about by just coming up out of blocks. Brother, I mean I think that's supposed to throw her off so bad. Where she there?
No man, you don't know the extent. Remember, so the girl have to pull out a race and them thing they know.
No man, she pull out of the race. Then this are you see now you're gonna make a point international.
No, she pull out the race because
international.
Yeah.
And then the same day she there Jamaica run about 4 races because the people who are coach her, it's fair to say they don't know her body and where she was at the time.
I wouldn't say that.
Even say pulling out of the race because she run about 4 races the same day when she pull out her race at England. So that is not even a point again national. It only hold on. You know why me would have said that? I think it was close to the Jamaica nationals. Not and she never really nothing, man. Sharika they had the race, brother. When Jamaicans they had the race, you know. We are gonna run, you know. And she them pull her out for go run her because them don't show her body. If she go run 3 races in a day and them did a report say she injured. Them just didn't know where her body was and the Jamaican meet provide some races where them could have run her, basically, run her in some different event, 1, 2, come back because of eats. Them that deal with eats business in the velocity meet where them call it. Them just get more race at Jamaica with her for see where she at. That's all it was. Well, me can't speak. Me no coach really do that. Me no see no coach really do that with them top athlete, you know. I use no meat and I run them 3-4 times for see where them at. Normally, if you're one coach, you're supposed to know. When Stephen Francis sent Sharika out there, when Shelly coach sent her out there, him know we're shouting him, know what type of time him can come say national or tell the public, say, this is the type of time I expect from her. Same like when Ilian last year, when she hit top farm and him tell her, say, him expect something big, them never know we're short national. It's only fair to say that. Them pull her from a meet because she only guaranteed one race there, you know. But in Jamaica, she could have run 4 races because they would have 100 meter and they would have 200 meter. And them just, like I said, them never know where our body was. It does easy. It does a common sense that them never know where our body was. And that's why them are run her in so much race.
All right.
Hurdles.
It's up on the track now, you know. Chris Lynch, you have the start, you have the lineup? Are you
Russell Lane, 1, Maggie, Benjamin, Warwom, Apio, and Dos Santos, Hyde, and Bassett, United States. Just want to say, I have Dos Santos as my favorite.
Who you think going to take it? Benjamin?
Dos Santos.
Well, I can pronounce his name like I'm here the Virgin pronounce his name because it look like in a Europe them pronounce it double as V.
Yeah,
so I say Varvom. Something like that me am saying Varvom. Is a Virgin and say sprint them that race. So them have to lose before me start against him.
Is a type of Usain Bolt, man.
Any luck of Hyde getting a medal? Any chance?
It's a very slim chance. You have a couple guys that really run good.
People are fight on a race, I know. The top two pick out in a Benjamin Dos Santos and Warren gone in.
No man, me not say there's no chance. It's an obstacle race. Anything can happen.
Yeah, in terms of that.
Anything can happen. No, anything can't wait him. But if the race run true to farm, it's gonna be difficult for him really. For him medal, but it's a nice race. This is one of the races I really look forward to.
That Michael Neymar, man. Jai Lide reaching this far is a testament that you must place in your race first. You must place in your race first and think about time later.
How old is he?
Jai Lide?
Yeah.
Jai Lide probably 26.
About 24? 26? So quick?
No, man, I'm not reach 26. It's around 24.
Me and Nicole agree for everything all night, man. You sure Nicole ever hear when I say Ilian I go come start a silver?
No, General. No, hold on.
25, he's 25.
Hey, hold on. You don't know you hear the lane them yet? If me hear the lane, me can tell you how it's going.
Lane 2, Ilian.
Which lane shall he get? Does say 6 or 7?
6.
Yeah, 6.
All right, good. Shelly I go run second.
No, you sure Shelly get 6 or a 5 she get?
5.
A 4, Shelly gets lane 4 or something get 6.
No, well Shelly I go in a trouble. It is in Shelly draw outside.
No, Sharika get lane 6.
Hey, the race start. Big race.
No, it look like you hear it before me. So look, me no want to hear none at all. How me I gonna do this now? I have to leave and come back. Don't tell me who winning up.
Look by your mic thing.
Yeah, what settings are we gonna know? What this man? Me no want to hear nothing.
All right, leave and come back.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Come up, Jail. Run a personal best. Jail and them. Come up. Come up, my favorite Dos Santos. Come up, Brazilian. Come up, Brazilian. Come up, Brazilian. Come up, Brazilian. What them know about a Brazilian speed? Yeah? We not kill champion. We not kill champion, manage. We not kill champion. I Bill champion.
Yo, I dive Warwolf dive to 3rd place. I dive over the line.
We not kill champion. We not afraid of big ass in the man. One thing is me no. Me not afraid of big ass.
Try like don't know for the final. After the final early. I dive Warwolf dives. What? Yo, he run turnover.
Much Hyde get?
Big man.
Hyde get around 5th, 6th.
The man beat Warwolf, you know.
Benjamin gets 2nd.
Me see the Brazilian in a qualifying. People, when I see qualifying, I can predict very good after I see qualifying. It not so easy, but you can just look at it.
I think that Benjamin that come for the revenge, but him run still, but him no.
No, man. Dos Santos look easy in a qualifying, man. And that me I use in a Pioneer. And the man have a
46,
good season.
89. Yeah, man. And you know, him could go faster though. You know, him start celebrate.
When him realize,
Yeah, him in a super fan. Trust me.
Him realize
I like the event, you know. I like Chris, I love what happened with this event, you know, Chris. I love the competition that exists right now between these gentlemen right now. All right, Benjamin.
It built for be one of the biggest. Before War Room did go down injured, it built for be the biggest event and probably still.
Yeah.
Still is because.
A brand Jail time.
Dos Santos young, the man at 20 at the year old, you know.
22.
American run second and third.
No, a second and third?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, for them place,
yeah, second and third. Whoa. The white dude was American.
Yeah, Bassett.
For them place, man.
But Jai there right there now. Jai not too far off, I think. He's supposed to run a PB, man.
No, he never there far.
One of the time,
beat
War Room.
The Santos, I'm sure things that we know him have burn up still, but the man they right behind the Santos at the time.
War Room not look like 100%. Cause back where him go when he come on the stretch. You know one time a man
Jai beat War Room, you know.
One little
Jai beat War Room, you know, Bridget.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell us a 7th man come, a 6th.
Yeah, War Room come off of that regular and stumble to, you know. Come off of the 7th regular and stumble.
Yo, Jai like burn up, man. He go out hard, you know.
Want to see him time if he get a PD.
Come sit. 7,000 USD. Like bank. Yeah. Hey, the man they say, yo, me I talk too much about money, but me say to the man them say, if you notice athlete them kill up themselves for the final. Or them kill up themselves for the final and World Championship as opposed to Olympics.
A one man alone, me not bet against in a track and field. Me never afraid of War Room. Only the king alone, me not bet against in a track and field.
Jahil beat Maggie and Jahil can't come have an achievement, brother, and beat War Room and Maggie for the first time in their life.
Hope it gives some motivation
I feel like he must run a PB. I feel like he must run. I feel like if he not run a PB, him they're close to a PB. Right?
Yeah, Dos Santos run. One LB.
Dos Santos championship record, man.
Yeah, lifetime best. One thing I want to know, all them people that come up with lifetime best and the man not done yet.
Up
to this point. Lifetime best to this point. Come on, people. Show the times.
Then the personal best that.
You know make no difference, CC.
You know what is hey Chris, you know so this event now is set up for the next 3 championships because War Room want come back for him glory, you know. Dos Santos now proves him the man. And Benjamin did have some little issues since here, so I've never had him best, that's it right now.
Yeah, man. War Room did come off an injury, man. I'm never afraid.
Yeah, but Benjamin did have COVID earlier in the year too, so.
Yeah. Can't come off of them injury, I'm afraid.
PB for Jahil, man, 48-03. Wow. PB, proud of you.
Yeah, because he come from 49-09, I think.
Yeah, well, I think in PB before this was 48-1 something. But him just step on the cusp of breaking 48 now. You have to give it up. You can't ask more of a man than for run in personal best in the biggest race in life, bro.
Yep.
Look down the list. Apart from the top 4, you know. Apart from Roy Benjamin, who run him season best, you know. They are 3 man run them lifetime best, you know. Bassett and Rassa run them lifetime best. Benjamin run him season best. Jahil run him PB. It's a good look.
Yeah, man. I see Santos in a qualifying and him just look like him a conserve more than everybody else.
Me pick Benjamin because I think say him the want it a little bit more than him, but him obviously in another condition.
Yeah, the condition him.
Are the fittest man win.
Yeah,
I'll
man,
fit
fittest
this
man
man
on
in
earth.
front of there. My Chris Lynch, you see that? You see what injured to my youth are injured. That injured don't respect nobody, brethren. See, no, but that's how I make you know that. That is injured. Are the best man that in I world. See,
Yeah, man.
and I float, me see my float back way a while ago.
Yeah, he may have
Oh,
an arm stringer coming in, you know.
Yeah, man, but that's my point. That is what injury does. You can't, it no matter who train the brother. You understand? Once injury come look for you, I just saw it go. I just want, because look here, truth be told, if Ilian had an injury fee, I mean I like use it if you know, but just take what we get. You understand? Because that is all a part of the game. But if she had an injury free career, she'd have been far more decorated than she is right now. You understand? But I just one of them things. Look here, anybody will put on the colours, you know. Me a hooray for them, you know, brother. Down to even you and Blake. I'm glad him pull out of the 200 meter a while ago too, you know. So that him can give himself, give the 4x1 a better chance. Because in a lane one under the 200 meter, it got to take too much out of him for qualify. It got to take too much out of him.
It never make no sense.
So I'm kind of glad say him pull out. I hope say it's not something where occur where injury is concerned. Yeah, and yeah, more than him just say, you know what, better me just ease off of this because I made a look.
May I explain that to Pioneer say, I think Jacob from Italy did the same thing.
Yeah, man, he did the same thing. And that brother is a good brother. So now look to see him next year. If him can just come off of the track for the rest of the remainder of the year and freshen up and come back next year and ready for the next World Games. We can get something special from him. I think that brother they have a good thing going for him. You know,
400 meter hurdles for women are gonna be hard too, you know, brother. Now gonna be normal leader, you know, some fireworks event them there, you know.
Me not see nobody beat the American. Hold on, the one you know, so me did have the who are the defending champion? The one on the third heat.
The Mohammed.
No,
you know, so I never see. Me don't know how come me did. Me think it was the other one.
From Netherlands. Olympics.
Eh?
Femke Ball, the Netherlands girls, now she win the Olympics.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the girl. All right. Here who are going? It's the one who have the world. The one who have the world record.
Sydney McLaughlin.
She not lose.
No, man, Femke Ball, we beat them, man. We are talking about, man.
Stop it, Mannings, man. Mannings. Mannings. Let me tell you something, Mannings. What are the Mannings? You see what it's all right. Hold on, man. Sydney, Femke Ball run at time. See? No, hold on. Sydney run first. Sydney run a race, our first race for the season. You know. Remember, the world record is 51-41. See? She opened our season with 51-61. Femke Ball run at time of 52-63, and the man must say, whoa. When I comment to yourself, let me just remind you that Sydney McLaughlin run a full second faster than her. See, because she run 52-63 and some man at the meter get excited. The man just shut them down and said, listen. And then Sydney come break the world record again at the US trials, brother.
She's not a normal athlete.
She just jogged 52. Hey, Mannings. And Sydney just jogged 52-95 all again, brother. Like, she don't have no interest in like she just get about her head and just...
The only thing with her is the only thing with her is like come like she have some problems, some things that she think about. She just think sometimes you're gonna see her at the meet and feel like the meet really dep on her mind, but other than the meet, something else, her mind I share with something else. That kind of she's
she just not get for me, she just not get overly excited. She just not show that excitement like the other athletes and for me now.
She reserved.
I think she's a very yeah, she was a, and then she's a Christian to international.
Yeah,
she's very conservative in her view.
I know that, but at the same time, she have expressed some issues. Maybe last year.
We just people who never give her a deal. I'm tell you what happened with her last year.
Let me even say this because even she being a Christian even make it even more. Like she shouldn't even bother pay attention to what people want to say. I think, brother, that can't change. Look here, you know where you're about, you know.
So if you don't get
yeah. If you don't get the view, If you don't get the due, if
Yeah.
you don't get the respect what you do deserve. Nobody talk about that. You can't go in a people's heart and say, watch out, give me the respect.
Yeah,
You can't do that.
outside of that to national, she was getting undue criticism. Let me tell you what the criticism was. And you know, say America is a place now where there's a heightened sense of race relations we are going right now. See? So last year, after she won and broke the world record, saying, and then Nothing More did what she did in the 800 meter. Sidney McLaughlin got get a lot of praises and a lot of plaudits from some persons in the media. And some persons came out and said, how she get it and Nothing More now get it. It is because of her skin color, because she's on the lighter side. And I think so that was quite unfair to her. You see me, I say, so she come out, she get emotional about it. Because she said, listen, I put in the work, I'm come do the do. So I don't understand how I credit my skin color for me any glory I get. So I can't understand that part of the thing from her. I can't understand where she was visibly upset and disappointed by those comments. You understand me? I say? But outside of that is a young lady who is conservative in her views. She get married since the Olympics last year. So I say, even as a young woman, and she obviously she continue to train and put in the work and she had the well bridging. We can't take that from her. She had do very well. Come again.
Just have to big up Eli, brother. Always when you move to Jamaica, always give him best, brother.
Sidney McLaughlin?
Yeah, man.
I see one newspaper them put out, I never told like it because they not even spell it. It's school where the girl go good. It's like
yes, Michael Lemon.
But what I say is
what Michael Lemon say, Chris?
He must say our men just went for the plane ride minus civil and I. Yeah, man, I respect Jai Eli, brother. Anytime him put on the colors, him always seem like him in him shape I'm like.
Hold on.
Championships, him always seem like him have a PB.
Hold on, I'm a general. I respect civil and I, but here what happened?
Anti-department went up.
Hold on, no man not just go on. Let me tell you something more people now look on general.
Yeah.
You see, a man a go and go win goal or he may not make it to the next round or whatever. I'm no medal. You see the mere fact you go and hold the gap in and keep the thing relevant till somebody can come in, brother, and inspire, you know. That's how it go, you know.
That's how it go, man.
So it is better we have somebody a go, even though we not get, you know, we get too spoiled general with the whole heap of goal and medal.
And Virgin, National, I agree with you. As I said to Mannings yesterday, I remember the days when we are sending a nice little team go and we are come back with one bronze medal and we're happy, brother. We celebrate the bronze medal. Now we are get 8 and 9 and 10 and we are get 3 and 4 gold medal and it's like we're not satisfied.
No,
I
Virgin.
was making that comment to Mannings in terms of the field events. Jamaica win gold medal and silver medal in the field events now and people say, boy, you know, we need to focus more on the field events. We are doing well in the field events right now. We just had 2 women in the high jump final. We just had 2 men in the discus final. Seeing we had 3 women in the triple jump final yesterday. We are doing well. We are making progress.
Virgin,
we cannot dominate every event.
I appreciate the idea when the man put on the colors. Look here, remember the days in the Virgin. It's a real man Stuart, you know, me if you go and I say, come in, real man. So, and you know, real man around gets beer jugs ass in my only ital man out there, you know. Yeah, but at the same time, guess something. But guess what? But in the long run, watch this. Yeah. Him being there and I hold the gap, my youth. Maybe I look and say, you know, so we can even do better than the brother. Then me I tell a brethren, but him just did it. It's a good thing when the man them go brethren and go and run. Right now, we never pioneer, as I just allude to the fact that, you know, say more time any time when Olympics and World Game come run. People even to pre the field events, you know. And right now, when I look, I say, well, I'm Jamaica and this, Jamaica and that.
Represented.
Yeah, understand me?
Well represented, Virgin.
It's a later on, these things are set a platform for later on. You can say, we all take a clean sweep in a discuss.
Think about it, National. In the last 2 days, a competition, we have had 7 competitors in a field event finals. Not just competitors, you know, we have had those
finals.
7 in finals. We had Pinnock the day before, that was 8. We had 2 we had 1 in the discus, that was 9. So in this thing, we probably end up with more than 10 finalists in a field event. How can we act as if we're not making progress. We are making progress, Bridget, and we have to give it up.
You understand? So while we respect everybody's opinion, at the same time, General, we have to know, say the man them go there represent the country. You know? The man that represent the country and the man that do something, I try. The man that go try, brother man.
Yeah,
because the thing I like to come to say is the best, you know. We always we have a trial, you know. So so we just get up and say National and Pioneer and Christian and CC, just go on. We send our best and we feel like our best we send. I think the trials make us send our best athletes at all times. So you have to respect it for true.
Chris Lynch, enough people mirror a bit the mixed relay thing, right? But they're not looking at the point of the matter. You know, so the American media beat the Americans as well. Because they must say, they have better 400 people could have go do the mixed relay.
No, I beat them for that, you know. I beat them for that because we have, because, all right, similarly, because, all right, that was something where Cindy McLaughlin him come up in a thing. Because they were saying that they wanted to send off Alison Felix with a gold medal since our last championship. And they were saying why they didn't use one of the better ladies to do the anchor leg. Whether they mentioned Sydney McLaughlin and they mentioned More, whose events never come up till today, which would have been 4 days or 5 days after. And in the case of More, I think she started competing tomorrow. So, and if the truth is, if they had used either one of those two ladies, more than likely America would have won the gold medal. So the criticism is coming from that part of America. But we are criticizing our people because we think that we could have put out a stronger team and have gotten one more medal.
And it's not just medal in a Pioneer. We know the incentive is big. The incentive is so big that I don't see why I try to
stuff at 80,000 US to win it.
Yeah, but 80,000 for some athlete that might make a final and get other money. And the rest of money
80,000 for the team. 80,000 for the team for the winning team.
For the winning team. And
the winning team. Hold on, National. Give me 1 second. Give me 30 seconds. Give me 10 seconds. You know another incentive when we feel my strongest team. This event is a new event in a Virgin. The world record for the event is kind of low enough. If you put 4 strong athletes out, there is a chance that you break the world record, and that is an additional 100,000 in addition to the 80,000. You know, if you break the world record, that's an additional 100,000 US dollars in a Virgin. Why wouldn't I not want to feel a strong team and even try out for the world record?
Pioneer, just look as we go forward, man. We're going to take this event more serious because we're going to realize that that's money that we're leaving out, brother.
Yeah,
you're leaving money on the team. You're leaving medal and money on the team.
Lynch, who is getting the money? Look at it like this, Chris Lynch.
The athletes get the money directly. Athletes get the money.
Yeah, we're not saying no, but I'm saying to you this. I am saying to you that if you have an athlete that will go into the 4x4 and the 400, and the 400 flat, these athletes have the ability to make both the 400-meter final and the 4x4 final. So these athletes have the ability to earn from them to race there. Then
yes. Not in a Jamaica's case. No.
CC, no look on that. You're right. No, I'm right. No, well, on a Pioneer because just CC right, but at the same time, it not goes for Jamaica. No, because all right, you can't look what the name the boy you're calling them, McLaughlin and a thing more. I wish you want name. Watch this now. These people are gold medalist contenders, you know? So they try to give themselves every single possible chance there is. No, we are not that of America.
But look at Jamaica. Look at Paulino from Dominican Republic National.
Yeah, maybe Paulino say, here what you know, say the big ass over place him. Hard for beat. So you want remember that's got suck on
she's favorite for beat. She's favorite
for the 400 and she turned
400. She have a better time than
I bet she don't beat Weibo.
She beat her.
She cannot beat Weibo.
All right.
She Paulino.
Weibo not in the farm this year, Bridget.
It's all right. Look here, me say Weibo. You see, I just first run alone. No, I see it. I see it. You know. I can't touch it.
This lady around 4x4 too.
Oh.
Paulino. Turn up for that.
And guess what? You know what? That 4x4 team.
Yeah.
Probably not make a final.
Possibly. They won't make it, man. That one have a decent.
I am saying to you that, you know, National. What may I say is, I mean, understand if you want to the best race of them, Chrislin champion here. But you have to understand, say, them have a lot of other athletes that are there when you call upon the mixed relay. Some of them so-called best athletes here might not end up running the mixed relay all the time. Because them have to tell us them have them. Hold on, them have to tell us them have them. Yeah, but do they want to run it? Do they want to run it, Pioneer?
No, but why wouldn't you want to run it when you
do a Nathan Allen want to run for mixed relay?
All right. So listen now. All right. So let me give you an example. Let me give you an argument now. Let me give you an argument. Nathan Allen not making the 400-meter final. See? So you are Nathan Allen. You're not. That means you're not getting the money. As if you don't make the final, you're not getting the money. Why would you not want to run in an event where if at worst you come third, seeing and you get 30,000, you get 35,000 US for the third place to share for your team. Now if you're running at 400, you're not broke 45 from the year start. That means you're not making that final, brother.
Because he's betting on himself.
Betting on yourself.
No, me agree. Me agree. The argument is not the same for Jamaica as opposed to America. You know. America, we can see with the Americans because them people have gold medal. Them people have gold medal ambitions. But when you call out a Nathan Allen, when I come run and make it is a no-brainer. Go and go run the thing.
And then the thing is
we are saying you are saying that, you know, and we don't know if this man injured or come out of the trials. We don't know why the man them not come. So we have to look on them thing that we can't just attack like the man them son and everything Unky Dory and the man them just refuse to come.
All right, Pioneer and man, I'm about to sign out, you know, but if you don't want to know the schedule for tomorrow, can't do it for you, but I'm about to sign out.
Me too. I'm about to sign out too, but give me the schedule for tomorrow.
Yeah, it's the only afternoon session again tomorrow, like today. Start at 5:20 with the women javelin throw.
Yeah.
And then at 6:25, 5,000 meter for women. Then at 6:50, all these are Jamaica time. 6:50, javelin throw for women, the Group B. So Group A is at 5:20, then Group B is at 6:50. So two different groups. So Jamaica is not in any of those events so far. Then the men 800 meter come up at 7:20. Obviously, you know, we have the national champion, Navaski Anderson. You mean at E3. Yeah, so that's so basically that's where or that's where Jamaica championship start tomorrow evening. Yeah, you know, E3. So E3 for the 800 meter each. So that is 7:20 Jamaica time. And then the 400 meter hurdles for women semi-final going to be very hot at 8:15. Then discus throw for women final at 8:30 and women 400 meters semi-final. That is at 8:45. And then the men 400 meter semi-final is at 9:15. And then them close out with the 3,000 meter steeplechase final. Yeah, so we have, I'm gonna give you the event so we have athletes in. I'm gonna give you the 800 meter at 7:20, women 4 hurdles, semi-final at 8:15. In E1 we have Genevieve Russell running from lane 6, and E2 we have Rochelle Clayton out of lane 8, and E3 we have Cheyenne Salmon from lane 3. So we have 3 competitors. We're expecting at least.
Expect all 3 in the final. Rochelle Clayton are the one we're more concerning. Lane 8. She run a bad race in a fair hit, but she's a warrior. I expect her in the final.
Yeah, but that's what I'm gonna tell you. Say, like Jahil, I just love Rochelle at championship, brother.
Yeah, man.
Just always seem like a warrior. You're right, Pioneer. Yeah, and then we have the women 400 meter semi-final. National won't miss that race. We have Candice McLeod with Shane Miller-Weber in E1.
Who else in the race?
We have you have Candice, the girl from Poland, Anna.
Yeah.
And then the next one from Ireland, Adelki, and Shauna Miller Weaver, and then the American, Herbie.
Herbie now go on nothing. Herbie now make it final.
Yeah, and then we have Stephanie and
Candice and the race is between Shani and Candice and
we have
Polish.
Stephanie and in a E2 in a semi-final 2. She then on a race there with the next Polish we are the good.
Yeah.
Natalia, and then the Dominican we are the good also. Cofield.
Yeah.
And then the Guyanian Abrahams and the Puerto Rican Scott.
I think so she can win that heat. Them have 2 days between. Them have 2 days rest. No, them have a next day rest between. She come off a 2 days rest and them have a next day rest between the final. She need to run hard.
So somebody asked what time the 200-meter woman finals are on.
Friday that.
Not tomorrow. That's Thursday.
Thursday or Friday. Yeah, Thursday. Yeah.
Thursday. Yeah, so that's Thursday. Them get a DRS.
Yeah.
So that should do the business. Get in with the sweep. Sweep is very strong right now.
So the men's 200-meter run tomorrow?
No man, same thing.
Same day.
Them get a day after, man.
Both get a day.
Them get a day off already, you know. From the
other get the next one.
Them get the next day.
Now them pressure the woman themselves.
That Shelly that complained about last night.
Anyway, watch this now. Quickly though. The 200, tell me again, because me CC says Shelly get 4 and you says Shelly get 6. Me just want to
read back.
Yeah.
That's when I go through that one here first. The woman 400-meter semi-final 3.
Yeah.
Cherokee Young, Sharon from lane 2. Shadia Williams from Barbados Unite. Diggs from USA Unite. Pippi from Great Britain Unite. And Gomez from Cuba Unite. And Modesta from Lithuania Unite also. And Paulino, obviously, Unite from lane 3.
Paulino and Sade.
Oh, Paulino end up with a lane 3 job, Pioneer. How that?
She never win her heat. She win her heat, man.
Yeah, I don't understand no one. Yeah, national. We got so I think, and then the men 400 semi-final. Who have in that? Christopher Taylor?
Chris Taylor and both Chris Taylor and
yeah, Chris Taylor running a heat 1 from lane 3. Him there with the Belgian Borley, Dylan Borley, and then Otto Smith from Great Britain, and Michael Norman. Him, I think he's a favorite. And South Africa Knee. Yes. Nathan Allen get a lane 8 draw in a semi-final 2. Kirani James Unite, the Botswanian Endor Unite, Michael Cherry Unite.
Team championship done this.
Pioneer. I got boss off piece of the Michael youth then. The boss off piece of him. Go on and tell me now late in the third.
Who over there?
South African man. I got grab him, man.
Wait Van Niekerk in a E3.
Van Niekerk come back from there.
Yeah, and Makwala in that, and then the Great Britain guy, Adak Wilson in that also.
Pioneer, for a man where off the track for a good while, him look really, really, really good, you know.
Yeah,
in I'm first, I'm eating, I'm telling him, the man look like him stop run from us 200 meters out, you know. Jog and come in.
I still not think him back where he's back where he was before.
No, but
all right. 2 things I work for Michael now. In the farm, I'm live, and him the home.
So listen to this now.
If you not do it now, him can't do it again.
But listen to this now.
Yeah.
Me no believe so we and Van Niekerk after that in the farm when they dinner to beat Michael. Well, name Michael Norman.
Yeah.
Me no believe so. Him just
Michael Norman is the fastest man in history, brother.
But this man is the fastest man in the history. So that try to show you.
You're the fastest man in 2016. You just a comeback from injury. Last year we saw you at the Olympics and you were a shadow yourself.
All
so
right,
you're coming back. And you're back now.
And you see the first.
He pick up an injury even earlier in the season to in the national.
No, I know that, but this is why I say, having gone through all of that, see, and look the way I'm look in at this first round, so easy. With that,
right.
Well, I know the time I'm run. No, a 44.19. What's the time I'm run in that first?
44. I think a 44.6 something, 44.5 something.
The show Pioneer, I think that could be too slow.
It's mid 44. I'm never going to low 44.
Right. But
you know, never like international. Never like into War Home. We seen at the first 2 rounds and him look good. But come the final, when the competition gets hot.
A comment down there. They might ask about the 100-meter hurdles for women. Yeah, that's going to start Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, Saturday morning. The 100-meter hurdles. No, the 100-meter hurdles each is well Saturday afternoon 1:20.
Me need to see how my friend looking at another race. Because me bring her upset.
All right. I'm an athlete, I want him to do well, but from what I see from Michael Norman, Stephen Gardner out, Michael Norman are the favorite.
Pioneer, yeah, go on.
Yeah, you ask for the start list for who never hear. The start list for the 200-meter women.
Yeah.
That will be the women, them get a day off, so they don't look forward to seeing that tomorrow. It's Thursday. Tomorrow is what? Wednesday. So Thursday is the final. Kambunji from Switzerland, lane 1. Elaine Thompson, lane 2. Dina Asher Smith, lane 3. Sharika Jackson, lane 4. Tamara Clark, USA, lane 5. Shelly and Fraser Price, lane 6. And Sini, the African, lane 7. And Abby Steiner, lane 8. The sweep is on, people.
Me never want a girl to draw outside that
man, she don't have no chance. It's a dead night show.
To run fair final from the East.
I'll be standing dead night show. I let them dead nothing.
Anyway.
The threat to the sweep. The threats to the sweep is Dina
Clark
and Sani.
Pioneer, it's if you come on for the corner.
Kambunji can't beat Ilian. Saying and
Steiner.
No, well, Tamara Clark is a little small threat thing, but me think she have got. Me think she taper at 21.95.
Yeah, just now she run her best. Her best that she now run.
Yeah, I think me not see her go faster than that. So Ilian, the threat to the sweep is the biggest threat is Dina, obviously. The second threat is Sani on the outside lane. And the third threat is Tamara Clark. Abby Steiner nor Kambunji can't beat Ilian. So
yeah, I would imagine Ilian must be out tomorrow, just getting a little practice from lane 2, warm up track, get some practice from lane 2 and go rest again. Not too much, just work in the corner, see how she go run the corner.
Gentlemen, that 200 meter, that lane 2, the boss, it too steep. Look here.
Somebody has started as her.
She just remember, we are talking about somebody with injured and come out run much rounds at 100 and a whole heap of fatigue that in a brother. And I forgot 3 of them people. But I rather if she get a lane 7 or a lane 8, me prefer that lane there.
That would advocate for national. But me as a national, if you count at a point, I see Veronica in 2015 in the race where skippers beat Ilian. This is Veronica. When it looked like she did look shabby in the 100 meter. She looked crappy in the first 2 rounds at the 200.
But
and she run
come right back.
She run 21.98 and give you a bronze medal in that 200 meter. So I hope say with all of the stakes set up on the line. Think about this national. I say to the man them since night. It has never happened in the history of track and field. And I think it could stand to be one of the greatest feats in the history of sports, where the same women sweep in the same championship, sweep both the 100 meter and the 200 meter. I think that is supposed to be a great motivational factor for Ilian. If you say, listen, I could write my name. This probably going to the Guinness Book of Records, brethren. She can write and I said to the man, I think for the next 1,000 years, nobody would have do that. Not a country or not athletes are that. The same set of athletes sweep the 100 meter and the 200 meter at the same event.
Same history and your 4th sweep.
No, but Minister say, you know, say in the same, the 2 different events.
Pioneer. So when you say that, Mr. CC, you know, listen CC, you know.
What CC say?
Like him a build up one little argument. The fourth sweep is Shelley. So you say that Mr. CC.
Yeah, the best here.
I say that to say you have she goat and you have Rami.
Yeah, man, a ram rule the pen, man. Nobody go ram rule the pen.
Shelly the she go, but both are the Rami, man.
But general, we must commend all of the athletes, them. Every single one of the athletes, them put on the colors and them go out there and guess what? Youths are come by and say, wait, well on Jamaica, in another race, you know, them can take it up and move it and carry it go further. See, so we when we say like you and Blake, I think somebody tell me say you and Blake, they reluctant to talk after him jump out of the 100. We don't want nobody reluctant to talk. We want a man, look how you and Blake serve well. Like injury make the man run away, you know. None of them man can't beat you and Blake anymore. You and Blake.
Because I get beaten in the media national, so my sheriff from
the media.
Yeah,
so that, but enough happen, brethren. That nothing happen.
Yeah, because you and Blake, if not for injury, you know, we'll probably attack. Say you and Blake is up there with just below Bolt, you know.
This man, I show us well. Then look here, 9.69 and 19.26.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, 1926.
Brethren, them time that's something commendable. Injury now cause it. And if I mean honestly, I don't really want him come off of the track because I don't remember him that way, man.
Chris, you know what I want to give me, Chris, before you close, Chris.
Yeah.
Give me the lane jars for the men's 200 meters.
I just want to tell us that Dina was also the woman beside Ilian in 2015 that when she run the silver, you know.
All right. No,
she drive just outside her or inside?
Outside her.
Okay.
All right. Chris, give me the lane jar for the men's 200 meters, please.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get that for your Pioneer. Yeah, but Ilian can draw some inspiration from Veronica Campbell Brown.
Well, it's just a fear in terms of her height, Virgin. She tall and she runs.
She needs to come off on a curve that the first one, even before Sharika and before Shelly. She needs to heading on the straight away.
Yeah, what you say? Yeah, what you say? And before Shelly, I say, you must have seen Shelly a while ago. Hold on. CC. Me can give CC this, you know.
Yeah.
You see what Shelly had do. No, me no want. Hold on. Me no want nobody feel like say. You don't know me already. Me now water down. None of my athletes. None of my athletes.
200 meter final. What's that? Galen Allen. Is that Galen Allen? First, somebody in the chat.
When is the 200? When is the 200 final?
Thursday is the 200 meter.
Yeah, Thursday, 9:35.
Chris. So 200 meter for men. Go on, see which lane.
Yeah, then 200 meter for men. Adams from South Africa. Richard, your boy Pioneer. Him just see him. You're at
same thing with Richard.
Yeah. Knighton, lane 3. I get such a inside lane.
But 3-4. They might use 3, 4, and 5 as a preferred lane, Richard. 3, 4, and 5. I don't realize. They might use 3, 4, and 5 as a preferred.
No, man, and 6 too. No, Pioneer. No. 6, because Shelly in a 6. Them can't use that and Shelly get 6.
No, but them give Sharika 4.
Yeah, so me I tell us it is more like 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah, but not when you need and get lane 3. Give me the rest of the lane assignment. Then.
Yeah, man. Adams, lane 1. Jaheim Richards with Trinidad and brother, lane 2. USA Knighton, lane 3. Ogando, Dominica, lane 4. Kenneth Berenick, lane 5. Noah Niles, my favorite, lane 6. From Liberia, the young Joseph. No, about my tongue with him in a lane 7. Him are the NCAA champion. And
I'm gonna mash up this week.
The Jamaican born Canadian Aaron Brown.
Yeah.
Lane 8.
Alright, that fumble there broke up this week, guys.
You know what I call it?
No man, Niles gone with it.
Niles, Knighton, and
Niles, Knighton, fumble.
Me not like that draw. Me prefer. You see the youth they get the outside draw. Me prefer that. It'll be a better race. The young side, that'll be a better race. But Lyle, me really want Lyle
good
lose.
man, it's good to
you
because Lyle's favorite can't see him. He must see Lyle's all the way, you know. So like
But when
I
him
know where him there.
when him a go come off of the corner, him can't. Lies,
Yeah, but
lies
remember, so Lions are the better finisher, no, Chris.
Yeah,
Because if him catch Lions off of the curve, Lions are gonna beat him going on the room.
Yeah, some of that prefer him there higher than Lions already.
Lions
You
are,
understand what I'm
all
saying?
right. Now I predict Lions are run 1945 and win.
1945?
Yeah.
Me I say 1950. But I think nobody had different at the 19.4s. Sub 19.5. No, I don't think so. The fastest.
Man, have a dearest in the national.
Me no business.
More fresh.
1958.
Him ever brought 19.5 yet?
Him run I think 1950 and PB.
Right, him now run faster than that.
I think give me a PB for me, right?
Yeah,
so I'm gonna give him 1948 then. If you don't want, I'm gonna give him 40.
Yeah, but let me say this before no go away, because CC did kind of afraid to say what he must say. See, because it looked like him there go towards the Usain Bolt with the Shelly argument. But you see, when you look when you spread out Shelly workload, accomplishments, my youth come off of the track, but get deliver baby, come back and come like it even and I run faster. General and something and on one normal something that you know.
All right, national. I'm set to CC now. I now rule out and I say me minus the impact on the sport. See now I know say we have to include everything. But may I say now, if we stick to purely on the track achievements and on the track accolades, as I say, she have to run closer to the women's world record and win another Olympic 100-meter title and win one more world championship title. And then I start say, yo, she rub shoulder with both. But until then, she still have two more, as I said, she have two more stacks of layers of greatness to add to what she have right now to make me start say, yeah man, she start go up to Bolt's shoulder and I go up to him head. So I say, but as it stands right now, Bolt still there a little head higher. Quite a little.
Billy, I say 1, 2, 4. Girls 400-meter final. No man, Billy. I tell you, Ilian Thompson going to draw inspiration. Don't be surprised if Ilian run second tomorrow, you know, people.
So what
Ilian can no, you know.
Ilian can't win.
Understand when muscle men
why
come back.
Sound like the race? On the sound like the race done already, so.
You never watch the national. You never watch the semi-final national.
No watch the semi-finals, but guess what? Now one. Well, a while ago, me just step on. Wait, no man, me just step on here, you know, and here you say, General, one upset just, and a man say, you see why we have to make the race them run?
Yeah,
but I wouldn't just say that for something in the bossy.
But the 200 there, them shorter race are easier to predict still.
It is a predict.
Yeah, man, like Sherika Jackson.
All right.
She have to.
You may say national. You see, if the Sherika draw lane 2, and I'm pointing out to the man on the chat, on the things. You see, if Sherika the draw lane 2, because I said, because Sherika has the finish, brother. Ilian is not that finisher, you know. Ilian comes off, in the 200, Ilian comes off in front and maintains. Sherika can come off behind and run down everybody. See, so that is why I'm not confident.
No, don't get me wrong, you know, General. You don't know for the thing there, you know. But when me I say, that's no say. Well, I would want to. I would want to upset to be there.
You know the only surprise is the world record getting smashed. That's gonna be the surprise.
No,
anyway, gentlemen.
Anyway, the last thing,
big up on yourself,
Tally Reid just in 4 medal. Kenya just in front of us with 6. So yeah, we're not looking bad. Tomorrow we'll look for the clean sweep and go right in that 3rd position. Because I hear that they're getting
not
money.
Tomorrow. Thursday, not tomorrow.
Thursday, my Thursday. So
we're getting money for placement in terms of how much are coming at the World Games.
Yeah, that's the newest. That's the newest. I think that's one of the addition them to it now.
You mean in terms of as a country?
Yeah.
Okay, we never know about that.
No, we never know that time.
Man, listen, it's what 3 hours good stream 10:37. You understand me? So big up to all of them and them, you know. You understand me?
I see this interview with Jaila. So, gentlemen, out here.
Chris Lynch, yo,
yeah, man.
Just done over so and jump over. So coach is there. Go on your bed, brother, and come off of the
respect,
man.
Yeah, man, national. They don't do
respect.
Respect to the people on the street, you know.
All the best.
Shelly and CC, big up yourself, you know.
Big up, man. All right.
Yeah, all right, bless up.
All right, respect.
Yeah, man. Respect, man.
Yeah, man. All right, Chris Rich. Respect, bro. All right, so there you go, people. That's it. Coaches just come over back and try to run late night. One of your bed, coaches there. Tough, you wrote it. Reggie, I understand. I don't know nothing about track and field. So be staying at the background. Easy, man. Make up yourself, tough, you wrote it. Yo, bless up to everybody. Thanks for watching. As usual, again, before you go, make sure you hit the like button. If you have not yet subscribed to I Am Sure Sports, make sure you do so. I am Manins Man. And as usual, I am going to head to bed according to Coach Minzy from the coach's desk. I am OUT and I am washing out of here. So as we say, and we are over and OUT. Oh.
Yo, watch about dog. SK New heard this. The body out there. Sniper King I represent for I Am Sure Sports. You get to me, I say, when you want the latest news and sports and updates and all of that, check out I Am Sure Sports. You know the thing goes in. Remember, cover the whole island. Remember Kingston, Westmoreland, Galchester, Orchard Race, Galtigo Bay. Everywhere. I Am Sure Sports. Check it out for the latest news and latest updates. Sniper King I represent. Where them feel like? Ha. Yeah, someone on for the food from young, from where they knee height. I Am Sure Sports. Yeah, dog.